It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Every year, millions of Americans prepare their taxes by themselves. Well, worry no more. Bob and Tom Action Figures, a division of Frigamall Industries, presents My Little Tax Buddy. That's right. My Little Tax Buddy was developed with cutting-edge technology, utilizing voice recognition software, so your little tax buddy can answer your real-life tax questions.
All right, I've got my tax forms, W-2s, and receipts, so it looks like I'm ready. I'll just pull this string.
Hello. I'm your little tax buddy. Now, let's get started. Turn to page 1 of your 1040 form.
Okay, name, address, and social security number.
May I suggest that you just enter your wages on line 7 and move on to the next section. Most of this is just bureaucratic horse
What? Not only is My Little Tax Buddy plain spoken, he'll minimize your tax burden.
I could take either the standard deduction or itemized deductions. What should I do, little tax buddy?
Well, my friend, this is the part where you get to stick it to the man. Let's start with medical expenses. You had some major surgery last year, didn't you?
Well, no.
Oh, sure you did. I believe you had that complicated femur replacement operation. Let's see, what's that go for? 90? 100 grand?
But I didn't...
That's the spirit. Just fill in the numbers.
Okay, what about my home mortgage interest?
Yes, you've got to itemize that, but not with that number they gave you at the bank. I usually tack on an extra 50 to 60%.
Is that legal?
Legal schmeagle. Welcome to America, son. And, of course, I take it you're a charitable guy, right?
I don't know. Am I?
Heck yeah, you are. I heard that the United Way asked you to stop giving because they couldn't keep track of all of your donations.
I'm not sure.
Shh. Can you hear that?
No. Hear what?
I think I just heard a Brinks truck dropping off your refund.
Wow. My Little Tax Buddy. He'll assist you with your taxes, among other things.
Hey, is that a picture of your girlfriend?
No, actually, it's my sister.
She's quite the hottie. What a sweet little ass.
Okay, I think it's time to put you away, little tax buddy.
No, wait, not yet. I just need to know if your sister's into chatty intellectual types. I'm sure I could meet her every need.
Lights out, little tax buddy.
Tell her I've got a business degree from Harvard. I work out 6 days a week. I like a monkey.
My Little Tax Buddy. He'll be your best friend before you know it. Heck, he may be your brother-in-law before you know it. My Little Tax Buddy from Bob and Tom Action Figures. Get yours today.
Oh, hey, good morning. Two things. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. And yeah, it's April 15th. I'm sorry. And didn't they research, did they put this in the computer? The boys did this in the back room, the farthest away from Election Day.
I think so.
The optimum date is April 15th or something like that. I think that's true.
See, I've always said the election should be the first Tuesday after tax day.
Absolutely.
Change things a little bit.
Christy Lee is here at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. What do you got over there? A little
coffee.
Little bracer in your coffee? A little Irish coffee?
Wake up.
Put a little rum in your coffee. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
A newly shorn beard. First time I'm seeing it.
It
looks lovely, doesn't it, Tom?
Nice job.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You do that yourself?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I've cornered the market on shavers and trimmers, and so if you need any input on that, I've got one right now that I absolutely adore.
Did you do the head and the beard at the same time?
Yes, yeah. I didn't cut my own hair, but I did do my beard. But yeah, it all happened within the same couple hours.
Looks good.
Looks very nice.
Thank you very much. It feels good. Feels nice.
Now, are you still taking your hand and put it up there and it's kind of like missing something?
Yeah, but I quickly, when I go, the chin part's kind of gone, I just sort of rub the neck. So
okay.
I still have plenty to finish.
All right.
When you rub your neck, do you purr?
I do,
Like a little kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick. Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Good.
I have several deep apologies for Tom this morning. I heard over the weekend the NFL draft's bearing down on us. And WNBA draft today.
Ooh.
Big news in Indianapolis, a far-off spot called Indianapolis, that Caitlin Clark will be drafted #1 by the Fever this afternoon. All that action on ESPN. later today at like 7:30 Eastern, I think it starts. But the NFL draft, Tom, they said that Jaden Daniels, your Heisman Trophy winner, has really started to catch on what being a quarterback in the NFL is all about due to virtual reality. And he wears a helmet, and that's how he's practicing. And it's really kicked him into the next gear. I say an apology because I got so mad at you one morning about, there's a guy on the NFL who did this because that's what they do in Madden. It was the Madden gameplay. That's what he did, and I lost my mind on him. Turns out, Tom, I apologize.
Well, thank you.
Evidently, this is the future coming, and that's how they're going to train quarterbacks. Some respond to this, and Jaden Daniels is one of them.
Yeah, I first heard about this with race car drivers.
Right, yeah.
And the simulators, and those are getting so accurate. When they arrive at a new track, they've practiced it. Of course, the big difference is when you're not on the simulator, you could hit the wall going 200 miles an hour. Distinctly different, you see.
Yeah.
But practice is important.
And I believe it's simulator.
Okay,
not simulator.
Okay, yeah, fine. It's simulation.
Simulation.
We have obviously a big sporting news from Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah, a guy by the name of Scotty Scheffler has won his second Masters in 3 years. Took home $3.6 million. He grabbed the lead for good. Magnificent shots around the turn. If Jesus Christ himself would come back and play golf, he'd be a member at the Master at the Augusta National.
For Amen Corner?
Oh, boy. And then the Butler Cabin. And what's the kid's name? Neil Shipley was the highest finishing amateur at the Masters yesterday. And they let him come to the Butler Cabin when John Rahm presented Scheffler with the green jacket. Okay, you with me? And Jim Nance is there and some guy from the Augusta.
Sure.
I don't know. Fred, Georgia, whatever the hell his name is. Anyway.
Fred White Boy Moneybag.
Fred White Boy Moneybag, Georgia. Yeah. Anyway, Neil Shipley, who's from Ohio State, and I don't know him, but I know about him, and he's a great kid.
Yeah, he seems like it.
He kept... If you've never been on TV for the first time, this happens. Have you seen this?
I was watching yesterday. I was like, whoa, oh, okay.
He's turned into a meme because he kept... Jim Nance would ask him a question, and he'd look at Jim, and he'd go, yes, I think that's... I played with Tiger. It was an amazing experience. And then he'd do the... He'd out of the side of his eye, he'd try to look at the monitor.
He kept looking at the monitor.
Kept looking at the monitor, and it was so troubling.
It looked like he was looking off screen to a person who was like holding a gun to his head.
That's exactly what it looked like.
You will sit there and answer these questions.
Yeah. Answer Nance. Answer it. Yeah, it was. So he's become a meme yesterday.
All right.
And he's everywhere.
Are they studying whether or not Rahm and Scheffler are long-lost brothers?
Though, they don't look that much alike without beards, but they look like twins with beards.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Tommy,
and they've just been passing the jacket back and forth.
Yeah. That whole thing yesterday, I'm glad you watched it, Josh, because it could not have been more, it's just an uncomfortable car
At one
wreck.
point, Nance kind of laughs. You're a good kid or something.
And they've got, whoever did this doesn't know about TV, because Nance looked awkward in the chair they had. It looked like he was sitting on the toilet, and it was, but that's what Nance deserves, in my book. Me and Jim Nance, we don't speak.
You're not.
Really?
I think he's real good at those Masters at that event.
And I also, when's the last time you watched a golf tournament, Tom?
I watched part of the Masters yesterday.
Did you?
I like the way they deliver it as if it's a religious event.
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, if the Pope were there, it would be down a notch even. And,
I like the way they broadcast that.
Yeah.
I like the way the announcers. I think they should do that with all sports broadcasts now.
It's very relaxing.
Unless it's a touchdown or a home run.
It's like a yoga instructor.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome
it's
to
really
the
nice.
The NHL Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Until something exciting happens,
Well,
then I understand
it
that.
would appear to be a Grand Slam home run that should win the World Series.
Breathe out.
They're jogging around the bases. Yes, it's very, very
music going.
And I think we're going to have coming up next, I talked to the boys in the back, Hoffy.
Yeah.
He's going to have a picture of the all of a sudden crazy collectible gnomes that the Masters have flying off the shelves. And they've been doing this for a couple of years. Now they're becoming eBay, like you get 8 of them for $16,000 or something.
Whoa. They're definitely a craze. My daughter works for Aldi. That's one of the number one selling gardening items is the gnome. They have gnomes for everything.
Wow.
They have a gnome that comes out for St. Patrick's Day. They fly off the shelves. People love gnomes.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
8 Masters gnomes. Let's see. A different design each year since 2016. And there's a guy on eBay, 8 Masters gnomes for $16,000.
Man.
If you'd like.
You think they have a gnome Chomsky?
Well, I was just going to say
for your garden.
A nice obscure linguistics joke. Didn't think we'd have that there. I was
so
about
popular.
to say, I bet there's I know of one gnome they don't have, but I won't measure it.
There's no place like
Small
gnome.
statue.
Okay.
You know, Gnome Alaska's got that.
They've got to have that.
Is there a gnome?
Oh, there might be. There probably is a gnome. But there's no place like gnome.
There's a gnome. Looks like he's freezing.
Welcome you to gnome. Yeah.
I have a question.
So
Yep.
other stuff coming up.
In the post-OJ era that we're now living in.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Yes, OJ's still dead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
good.
Yeah.
I saw that the Ford Bronco's in a museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Pigeon.
The actual one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I assume that they bought it, right? At some point, it must have gone up for auction.
Must have.
Was it AC's?
Yes.
Yeah, Al Cowley, I think so. I mean, what would you suppose the ad said? 93 Ford Bronco. Highway miles only, driven on Sundays after double homicides. Low mileage may have DNA of a waiter and a lovely lady in it. Just asking.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The documentary, one of the best I've ever seen, is, I might be getting the date wrong, June 17th, 1994.
Incredibly well
like
done.
that.
Oh, yeah.
And it dovetails the World Cup being in Chicago and the NHL Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals and the slow speed chase. And you forget what went on, and Kardashian reading the suicide note from OJ to the police live on the air. You forget how guilty OJ was.
Oh, yeah.
You absolutely forget how guilty he was.
Well, as the song goes,
Oh, blood on the socks, blood on the shoes, blood on the gloves, blood on the Bronco, blood on the vestibule, blood in the bedroom, blood in the bathroom. Totally a coincidence. It's totally a coincidence. It's totally a coincidence, and OJ didn't do it.
Maggie Haywood summarizing the O.J. Simpson situation. He's gone, still dead.
I think Haywood's wrong in that song. It doesn't seem to be totally a coincidence to me. That would.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
seems like a lot.
Somebody call Haywood and tell him he's way off.
You mean O.J. did it? Oh, I have no idea. Now, coming up, we have something for Josh in the world of cryptid science. Is that the pseudoscience?
Cryptozoology. Thank you very much.
Cryptozoology in the
please.
news today. Also, we have a rather unusual situation involving an Elvis impersonator.
Yes. And guys, be careful what you send in those dick pics. You might be giving out more information than you want.
Oh.
I have a question. We're just going to say dick
It
pics
was
now?
shocking.
That was a little
That was a little startling.
Oh, maybe go with DPs. Right now, I'm
I heard him on my Raycon headphones. She just said dick pics.
Okay.
Like, good morning.
you
Dick
can
pic.
hear it clearly. can't you?
Morning.
Tell me more about the Raycon earbuds.
Ever notice how when you ask mom what she wants for Mother's Day, they just, I'd like some peace and quiet. Well, Raycon has mom covered. You know this. If you have a proud Raycon everyday earbud wearer, it's a perfect way to tune out all the noise around you and tune into something swell like the Bob and Tom Show. Raycon's audio quality rivals all the big audio brands you know and love, and at a price you'll love even more. With 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, seamless Bluetooth syncing, Raycons are up for the job. Raycon's optimized gel tips designed to fit every ear ever made absolutely perfectly with additional features like earbud tap functions, noise isolation. They really make the best Mother's Day gift. And Raycon offers easy 30-day returns just in case. And you could buy a pair of Raycons for mom and a pair for yourself. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. Get 20% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. One more time. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
I love my Raycon earbuds. Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
Yes, sir.
Also, coming up, we have a new twist in the world of billboards. something rather unusual perhaps coming your way in the world of billboards. And a very unusual way to make jet fuel for your airplane, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, good.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Well, there he is. We're going to be joined by Randy Feltface is joining us.
May we call you Randy, or do you prefer Mr. Feltface?
No, I'm very happy with Randy. Let's keep it informal.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Mr. Feltface, I'm sorry, Randy Feltface. I detect a slight accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia. I'm from all the way on the other side of the planet.
I see.
Yes, it's so exciting to be here, though. Look at this beautiful studio setup you've got.
Isn't it something?
It's very nice.
It's fantastic.
Thanks for dressing up, wearing a tie. You look good.
Thank you. Yeah. I thought I'd wear my little vest this morning. Am I looking at you, by the way? I have no idea.
Yes,
yeah, great. I've got you. I got you.
I'm over here.
Fantastic.
Very dapper.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Randy Feltface is a touring comedian. Do you mind if I ask some personal questions?
Please go right ahead. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for a scoop.
Are you a single man?
I am a single man. Yeah, very difficult to have relationships on the road. I am constantly on the road. I tour all year round. So my only meaningful relationships are with the people who work in the Delta Sky Lounge at LaGuardia Airport. They are.
That is a nice one.
That is pretty much all I got going on, my friends.
Do you use the dating apps?
I don't use the dating apps. No, I'm not on the dating apps. I find when you're only in town for one day, the investment in planning ahead. What am I going to do? Get 4 cities ahead? Try to hook up dates? No. I generally just walk around the streets, just screaming for attention.
You move well. I'm sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite the mover. This is. Yeah. You should see me. Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, look at this. I've got all the moves. You should see me with a katana at a Monopoly game, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Do you is it fair to ask this? Do you have a type? If I were to ask your friends, hey, listen, we were talking with Randy Feltface. Is there a specific type of,
Nah, not picky at all.
Really?
No. Again, in town for 24 hours. I'll take what I can get, really. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
How often do you get back home to Australia?
Well, I've been on this particular tour just for a couple of months. So, I was there for December, January. I was there for the Christmas period. Nice. And then, love the Christmas in Australia, the hot, summery barbecue weather. Very different to here. Very different to here.
It's all backwards.
I know. How about that crazy southern hemisphere, am I right? Anyone who's with me?
Yeah.
Who's with me in the morning?
Anybody?
I know.
Now, who are...
I'm actually here to audition for the show. I feel like I could be a permanent fixture.
Sure.
Have you got any news stories? Throw me something and I'll just come back with some wacky quip. Okay. What do you got for me?
We'll call on Miss Jessica. You got a news story?
What do you got, Jessica? Come on. Don't let me down.
Officials in New Mexico announced that the state produced more than 53,000 tons of chili during the last growing season.
Wow.
Meanwhile, New Mexico's governor signed legislation that established the sweet smell of green chili roasting in the fall as the state's official aroma.
Oh, roasted green chilies.
So
You have official aromas?
Apparently.
State aromas. Okay, call in on WXFTP. We're getting calls on, what radio station is this? What's the call sign?
Very many. Just keep going.
Oh, there's too many. Oh, it's syndicated. I've already failed the audition. Call in with your favorite state aromas. Come on, that's got to be a call in waiting to happen.
What is there a national aroma in Australia?
White squirrels.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
To put some clothes on, you realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. So that's how you know you're too hot.
Eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Christy did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah.
Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
Oh, no.
Hey, look, ladies, if I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on.
Well,
Let it snow.
if you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
I wouldn't say 8.
If you're on top, Godspeed to your ribs, ladies. Is that what we're getting at?
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. There's Josh and Pat and Christy Lee at the news desk. Ace Cosby with that joke of the day on the way. I'm Chick. Here's Tom.
Patty G's new song is out there, floating around in the ether.
I got some songs for you this morning, Tom. See
good.
how you're going
that's
to respond.
nice. Pat's song, it's all about the weed.
Yeah, smells like weed.
Smells like weed. Looking forward to the forthcoming video. I understand there may be a cameo from someone in the room.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, I'm not saying who.
Well, that should be exciting.
A couple cameos, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
I know. I smell
20th,
weed.
baby.
Evidently, they are lost skunks or something at the car wash. When I
That's a big one.
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the guy in front of you thinks, you know, when you're driving down a pretty busy street and the guy pulls up next to you, go, wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not fooling
That's
anybody.
not new car.
You wash your car in Heineken?
It does smell a little Heineken-ish. Yes.
Or kind of skunky sometimes.
Yeah, skunky.
Yeah.
But the danker, the better. Am I getting any of this terminology correct?
Yeah, danker.
A dank
Moist.
weed.
I know. My father sold it. That's all I know.
Your father sold weed.
Yeah. And other stuff. But
It's not a bad side hustle.
no.
No, if you don't mind.
Those were the time.
Don't mind being sodomized in a prison.
Well, I mean, at that time.
Boy,
It's a risky business.
if you don't mind being sodomized in a prison, I guess.
Here's the gig for you.
Yeah.
Not really a side hustle, more of a back hustle. Actually, coming up, we have
It's not against the law anymore, though, really. So, sort of. Right?
Yeah,
what, the marijuana or the sodomy? It depends what state you're in. In some states, they're both illegal. In some states, they're they get you at the airport.
For sodomy?
There you go.
It's Gomorrah.
One of those family bathrooms? Is that what you're doing?
Sure,
Okay.
whatever you.
All right.
I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
That's one of the only sex moves based off of a place, isn't it? Sodomy. Well, sodomy in general.
General, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a
Are
minute.
there any other?
There's the California cooler.
Well, but I mean, without actually, like, where they just put a Y on it and said, "There you go."
Oh, I see.
How lousy was Sodom with sodomy? Well, we're gonna have to name it after the place. That's what we're gonna.
We're gonna name it something.
And everybody knows this place for that. So
There are sex moves that have geographical names. The most obvious being the Cleveland Steamer.
Sure. Oh boy.
You familiar with that, Christy?
Sadly, yes.
That is the right answer.
Don't look that one up.
No.
I think Tom's right though on
You
some
don't
of
wanna
these.
know.
Is that I think they are just like
Hopefully made up.
the chili dog or whatever.
Yeah.
I think people just made them.
What's the other geographical one? The
The Long Island D.
The Long Island.
Yeah, the Long Island D.
I have not heard of that one.
That's an East Coast thing.
Oh, I heard a good one over
What?
the weekend.
Oh yeah.
The bull. This is the bull.
BULL.
Yes. So what you do is
Is there bucking involved?
kind of. Yes.
Are you sure you
That's
can
exact-
elaborate?
yeah, I can say
Can
it.
you
Oh,
elaborate
does
on
this involve your sister-in-law?
No.
Okay.
You're doggy. All right.
Okay.
And what you do is you wrap your arms around her when
Yeah.
you're from.
Yeah.
And you just
Or
hold,
him.
hold her as tight as possible.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you whisper in her ear another woman's name.
Oh.
And hold on.
8 seconds.
Oh, I see.
Her sister's name.
Yeah, I heard that as the sister-in-law.
Right.
Yeah, you try to stay on. Yeah, right.
No, very good, very good.
I like the Rear Admiral.
What's
Yeah.
Also from
Sure. From there.
K9. Yes. and then you just put your hands in the air and try to guide her around the room, is what I heard.
Yeah.
So, see, but once again, I think these are bigger jokes
You're
than
right.
anything else.
I don't know that any of these have ever really occurred.
I just unfortunately found the location of all of them. Here's one I have heard of, the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Yeah, I heard that. One.
Can you say
It's
you can't
it
even
is
explain
horrific.
Okay, yeah. That's
Yes,
well,
it
there's
is.
also
Sweet home Alabama.
The snow cone or the snow.
You don't want to know any of these
Yeah,
things.
you don't know.
Oh, the snowball. That's
The
it.
Blumpkin is.
The Blumpkin's troubling. Well, they're
one.
all troubling, really.
Yeah, the Arkansas knuckleball. None of these are even pleasant. It should ever be brought up in polite conversation. The Georgia scorcher.
Yeah, you
like
could just
a good
pick.
old-fashioned way.
Yeah, you just pick a state or a city and just put something after that. And,
Yes.
Here's a good one. The Honolulu handshake.
yeah.
Essentially, it involves. It's a big surprise, fellas. Okay.
Is it a surprise for the guy or the girl, the recipient?
The recipient. I've never heard of this one. The Indiana clown pie.
That sounds insane. Whatever it is.
The lady's going to need
the
lady's going to need a towel. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's see. The Topeka Destroyer. There's one for almost every place. Grand Rapids white sauce.
You really can't just. Oh, I gave her the old Sacramento ink pen. You don't need to make up anything.
No, it's some of these actually. For example, the Mississippi meat hook.
Yep. No, that involves her mouth, right, and your finger. Yeah. I've heard of that.
Oh, it's a fish hook.
The fish hook.
No, well, you're close. Wrong orifice, and the apparently the Mississippi meat hook is designed so, quote, she can't get away.
Oh, man, that's always
problematic.
Yeah, these are many of these. Many of these would result in
regular sex is so good. Why would you have to?
That's what I just said. What's wrong with the good old-fashioned way?
The Manhattan flapjack. This is the longest explanation of any of these.
Molasses butter.
This must be really complicated.
The Manhattan flapjack.
Yeah. And the woman starts 20 feet away. Someone's going to get hurt. Can you imagine going down this list for
going down?
Well, tomorrow it's the Manhattan flapjack. I gotta get a new pair of shoes.
He has the tape measure out. 19, 20. Oh, honey, not the Manhattan flapjack again.
I haven't recovered from the Oklahoma pink sock yet.
Yeah.
I gotta know what that is.
No, you don't.
I think a prolapse may be involved.
Yeah.
Tell you one you don't want to know about. The Oregon mud puddle. I'm not even going to let you elaborate.
Yeah.
These are all worse than you think.
I can only guess.
Okay, well, the South Dakota soggy taco.
All right. That's.
I think we've.
How far can you go?
Yeah,
that's North Dakota.
Yeah.
We're done. Okay, I'm sorry. What does this have to do with sports?
That's a great question. Where were we?
In sports, WNBA draft.
Tonight, yep, at the Brooklyn Academy of Music.
Oh, that's a filthy sex move. I gave her the old Brooklyn,
Academy.
Let her sing with that one.
Yeah, I don't know, 7:30 Eastern on Espen, as I say at the house. Yeah. And, I don't know. Indiana, the Fever, had the first pick. And, assumptions are that Caitlin Clark will be the first pick. She was on Saturday Night Live.
I heard it. I didn't see it. How was it?
With Michael Che. I saw it. Yeah, it was fine. She carried herself very well. He made jokes about the WNBA. One of the news stories was artificial intelligence has come up with a sports casting terms or something, but they're so unbelievable. They had one story from artificial intelligence about something called the WNBA. What the hell's that?
Oh.
So, and she's sitting right there at the desk with Michael Che, and they went back and forth about that.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
And he said something like, "I hope you get an apron tonight when you're drafted," or something like that. But then she gave it back to him, and I forget what she said. Maybe we could.
Okay, try to dig it up.
But it was pretty good.
I'm just trying to explore right here the Wyoming prairie dog.
I knew you were.
He's not going to let this go.
Preoccupied.
The Green Bay butter churner. We were just in West Virginia, of course, had a great time. I'm not sure anyone there did the West Virginia hand puppet while we were gone.
Ooh, boy.
They should have something about coal in West Virginia, like the West Virginia coal miner.
Oh, yeah.
Right
yeah,
there.
give her the coal miner.
The coal miner is probably fairly standard.
Yeah.
Well, get the parakeet. We're doing the coal mine.
You're going down deep.
There you go. We're going deep.
Couldn't breathe last time. Parakeet died. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back to sports. For you.
The WNBA. The NBA wrapped up yesterday with regular season competition. And so all the playoff slots are set, including the play-in games, which if you'd like to find out who those teams are on your own, just don't bother me. No. It starts tomorrow night. Stop. Hang on. Warriors and the Sacramento Kings and the Lakers and the Pelicans. These are play-in games that start tomorrow. And then Wednesday, the Heat and the 76ers and the Hawks and the Bulls get together. But yesterday, the NBA regular season finally over. The last day of the season, the Houston Rockets, Boban Marjanovic. He is 7'3", and he's in the Pepperidge Farm goldfish commercials. Have you seen this guy?
Oh, yeah. He takes a whole handful.
He takes a whole handful.
Which is almost half the bag.
Well, apparently, his team, the Houston Rockets, were playing the Los Angeles Clippers. Mm-hmm. And the Clippers have a promotion where if the visiting team, Boban's team, misses 2 foul shots in the fourth quarter, everybody there can get a free chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
How about that?
Nice.
And I was talking to Jason, and he goes to Purdue games a lot, and he said that they do the same thing at Purdue.
They do, yeah, at home games, and they cheer for it. It's great.
And when somebody misses...
So I'm sorry, what has to happen again?
The visiting team has to miss 2 free throws.
Right, in a row, yeah.
Oh, in a row.
Yeah.
So when somebody misses the first one, people start yelling, Chicken! Chicken! Okay.
Well, that's great.
Oh, yeah.
So the Clippers promotion, the visiting team misses 2 foul shots in the fourth quarter, they get a free chicken sandwich. So when Boban missed his first foul shot in the fourth quarter, the crowd starts going nuts, and somebody gets to Boban, explains it to him, and he goes, oh, so he misses the second one on purpose and gives everyone chicken.
A hero.
He's a hero.
Was his team significantly ahead at the time?
His team, the Rockets, did win the game, but the Clippers are on to the playoffs.
Good for him.
Rockets won 116-105. Rockets out of the playoffs, though, but the Clippers continue. Here's what it sounded like on the play-by-play.
Free chicken on the board if he misses the second free throw.
Oh, man, free chicken on the board.
Yeah, so that's why the fans are getting a little frothy.
Oh, they're pointing to Boban's playing with the crowd saying, you want chicken?
Here's your job.
Oh, he gave him chicken.
He gave him chicken.
He gave him chicken, Tom.
Let them eat chicken.
Perfect. He did. He gave out free chicken.
And the video is really great. He's standing at the foul line. He's looking around, and he's going, okay, you want? He has a finger in the air and says, okay. And he points to himself, I want some chicken. And he goes ahead, misses it on purpose, and then points again. And he says,
all right.
That is great.
Yeah. But knowing Boban and his NBA career, maybe he'll be a Clipper next year. I don't know. It's certainly possible. So there you go.
No, I think we should play one of our chicken tributes.
I think you have to.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Moore.
A chicken farmer went out one dark and windy day. By the coop he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a rotten egg hit him in the eye. It was the sight he dreaded. Ghost chickens in the sky. The farmer had raised chickens since he was 24, working for the colonel for 30 years or more, killing all those chickens and sending them to fry. Now they want revenge. Ghost chickens in the sky. Everybody. Were black and shiny, their eyes were burning red. They had no meat or feathers, these chickens were dead. They picked the farmer up and he died by the claw. They cooked them extra crispy and ate them with coleslaw. Everybody! Those chickens in the sky.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. A little chicken tribute going out to the NBA. That sounds like a fun promotion.
Mm-hmm. It's fun at Purdue games, that's for sure.
I guess lots and lots of people are doing it. But ironically, it was Chick-fil-A yesterday.
On a Sunday.
When everyone won the chicken sandwich, so they'll have to redeem it today.
Yeah, very
Chick-fil-A
good.
closed.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Happy Monday. Tiger Woods finished the Masters on Sunday at 60th, 16 over 304, his highest 72-hole score ever in a career that, of course, spans 30 years. But he says yesterday that he's going to play the other 3 majors this season. So we'll see if that.
Boy, wasn't that like the 24th?
24th straight cut he made.
My gosh.
Yeah, he set the record. Yeah, it was tied at 23 and then went to 24. And Christy, you seem like a gnome purchaser. You're going to buy these gnome masters?
I am not a gnome purchaser.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Anybody have gnomes in their yard? I do not.
I was gifted a bunch of horror movie gnomes. So the little gnomes.
really?
That look
How big
like
are they?
Michael Myers. About, I don't know, 3-4 inches tall.
So they don't go in the garden then?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
yeah,
they
they're
do.
garden gnomes, yeah.
That's cool.
Do you have them in
So I
your
don't know,
garden?
maybe they're 6 inches. I'm not sure, but no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Because I got them for Christmas. So
Oh,
now's
cool.
about the time to start putting them out.
Sure.
So it's like Frankenstein and stuff?
No, even like your Screams, your Leatherface, your Michael Myers, your and I should say Ghostface. The Scream is the movie.
Ghostface
of course.
Killer. Yeah. The gnomes at the Masters are a foot tall, and apparently they've become quite the collector's item. There's a gentleman, they've been available since 2016, and this year was no exception. So there are 8, 16, 19, however many that are available. There's a gentleman on eBay that has all 8 Masters gnomes for sale if you'd like to buy them for $16,000.
God, that's a lot.
Now, if you're doing that math, that's $2,000 a gnome. So,
What do they go for retail at?
$49.50.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you went a little high.
well, are they?
Maybe they'll get offered.
Are they sculptures of golfers? What do they look like?
There you go. There's one.
There he is.
Yeah, that's the curl.
Oh. So he looks like a traditional gnome with your beard, and but he's just dressed in the old time.
Yeah, plaid
In this
pants.
case, yeah.
Holding a lantern. That seems inappropriate.
Oh, boy.
Hey, let me tell you something about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system, Josh.
Please.
Spring is here. Days are getting longer. And
Can we get
chances
one
are-
here for this building?
Yeah, for to keep certain people out.
Maybe.
Out and off the air. That might help. I found out about Simply Safe, I'm going to say 5 years ago now, if not longer. And I told everybody here, I said, there's this home security system. You order it up, you install it yourself. It's so easy.
What I love,
1, 2, 3,
And you did it.
and I did it.
And you've been talking about it for a while on the air, and sometimes you still, I sincerely love this. We'll be at lunch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'll go, what are you looking at your phone? I'm checking out my Simply Safe.
That's right.
And he'll turn it to me, and he's just showing me what's going on at his house.
Like, for instance, if one of the puppy dogs are not feeling very well, there's a camera in their room, so I can check them, see,
good.
Oh, they're yakking and eating it. Okay.
See if they've changed the channel. The dogs are watching that doggy channel again.
You're still on probation.
Yeah.
Simply Safe has all the doodads, too. Swell, high-tech doodads. Sensors to detect break-ins, fires, floods, indoor and outdoor high-def cameras. Great way to check on your pets. And Simply Safe, they know what they're doing. Professional monitoring agents at Simply Safe help stop crime in real time by talking to intruders. People breaking in with their wireless indoor camera. They'll tell them police are on the way and they're being recorded. No contract and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Try Simply Safe risk-free, and if you don't love it, you can send the system back for a full refund. Simply Safe has given us and many, many Bob and Tom Show listeners real peace of mind. You can't put a price on that. Simply Safe's trying, though, and at 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
And by the way, you don't want to try the Montana monorail and especially the Missouri Compromise.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah, that leads to the bleeding Kansas, they call it. Okay, when we come back, we'll discuss everything but this. We have a weird Elvis impersonator news in the news and a couple cool world records and pizza news. Ace, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Okay, stop your whining. The guys are going to teach you how to drive. We can't wait. Let's get Christy in the rig. In the rig!
Ooh, listen to that.
All right.
Fancy talk.
You ready?
We're in the truck, but I can't touch the pedals, Jim. Look, I mean, I am way far away.
In between your legs, there's a lever.
Well, of course, in between my legs,
In
there's
between
a
your
lot of
legs.
things, but...
I'm going to reach back to your left and it'll push the seat forward.
All right.
Now can you reach the pedals?
Yes.
Start turning the wheel left.
When you start rolling, they'll move.
Slowly release the clutch and take your foot off the brake. Swing low.
We are moving. Nice
Drive a
job.
big rig. Seems to be going a little fast. I don't want to be alarming, but there are no explosives in that building. This is only about 10 times more fast than I wanted to go, Christy.
I didn't want you in here, chick.
Son of a... Your trailer tires.
Oh, yeah, I got a trailer back there, don't I?
Yeah. Wait till we're about... Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sure, you said take 4 Xanax, you'd be fine. Uh-huh. Nice job. All right, let's take it back. Yeah, a little bit more than that. A little bit more. We're doomed. Right there.
Now, let's just go straight.
Now, turn your wheel up about a quarter to the left. Think of all these cones as actual living people. Pull the yellow one out. Awesome. Thank you, Jim. Man.
Ah!
I hope we were still rolling. Oh, there you go. It's a good ending.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
We don't think it's very good taste to turn him into glue. So if your horse has lost his stuff and his legs aren't thin and bony, and if his meat ain't very tough, then he comes to Burger Pony.
Now, when you come into any participating Burger Pony restaurant and order our swale in a pail, every kid in your group will receive a free hot fudge sundae silence. And don't forget our Clint Eastwood Western spaghetti. And our delicious burgers, including the Daily Double and the Triple Crown. And remember our motto, if we're not in your neighborhood yet, your neighbors have probably passed a petition.
So if your horse has lost his stuff and his legs aren't thin and bony, and if his meat ain't very tough, then he comes to Burger Pony. Comes to Burger Pony. Comes to Burger Pony.
Good morning, sunshine. Bob and Tom Radio.
If you're looking to lose that beer gut and you don't want to do crunches or go on a diet, guys, all you need is a girdle. That's the new contender in the boxer versus briefs battle,
A
so-called body-shaping underwear.
Really?
Jeff Lewis tells the Wall Street Journal his elastic briefs take an inch and a half off his waist. The 26-year-old events coordinator in Phoenix says it's an instant ego boost until now. Now it's all your friends.
And here's a quote from him. It's an instant ego boost, and I've never felt better. I've never felt better and ready to roll.
Wall Street Journal reports retailers find younger men are more open to wearing body shapers.
That's because we can catch our breath easier than older men.
This guy told a newspaper that he's wearing one of these things?
Yeah, can you imagine?
You know what? People are pointing at him all over town. No, there he is. He's the guy wearing a girdle.
How do you explain that when you get intimate?
Yeah, I
with
would say
somebody?
when you get into bed, you all of a sudden, you know, hey, honey, can you unhook this? And all of a sudden, this big old honking spare tire comes flying out of there.
You got
Good
Kleenex,
Lord.
and girdles,
Now, do you
spandex.
Do you have to tie this thing off like the ones
No,
that
it's
ladies
not a
wear in the
corset.
movies?
No, it's not.
Okay.
corset.
You got to have an assistant.
Go ahead.
Well,
Harder.
I recently got married, and
boy.
Yeah, and my wife changed her name. I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name.
She must really love you.
Call me old-fashioned, but
hell, you got the tattoo. Why
not? My wife actually got pregnant on our wedding night.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, not by me. It was a crazy night. But either way, I'm getting a brother. So. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't think her parents like me, though, because apparently when you meet someone's mother, you're not supposed to hug her and go, oh, yeah.
This is Jimmy Pardo. That I missed it.
But Lee is.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. What a mess we have. And it all starts over at the tippy top. Good morning, Tom.
It's getting organized over here.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Yeah, organized.
What do you know about chloroform?
I
Makes
know.
you pass out, right?
I know if you.
I don't
wanna
know.
do-
Smell
good
this
night-
rag and tell me.
Yeah. Good night's sleep. Grab a hold of some, I guess. A little bit anyway. I had ether when I was a kid to get my tonsils out. Were you that old?
Remember that? I had ether too. Do you remember that taste?
That was awful.
It was awful.
I bet.
Yeah.
They put this little mesh
mask on your right.
It was
Mask on your face?
just like some horrible horror movie where there's some cloth and they soak it in this.
What?
Okay, and
I've
breathe
only
in.
seen it.
Yes,
Yes.
I'll never forget.
Well,
it.
I'm bringing it up because we have chloroform in the news.
It's a horrible story.
That's a great story.
Can anybody just go buy it? Could you just go buy chloroform?
I don't think so.
I have all these questions about
regulated
chloroform.
in some way.
And apparently it's used in human intimacy.
Well,
I don't know.
between two
Intimacy.
consenting adults?
Yeah.
Well, now.
Well, only one now.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, it went wrong. Okay.
I don't know if it went wrong, but
Well,
who knows what the intention was.
What is this?
Yeah, it may
Why
have gone
are we doing this story?
It may have gone exactly.
A retired chiropractor in upstate New York is accused of killing an Elvis impersonator
Well, I don't blame him for that.
with chloroform during a sexual encounter.
Wait a minute. So far, I've got
happening here.
chloroform, retired Elvis impersonator, chiropractor.
Okay, follow me?
Okay.
The Times Union reports Dr. Ronald R. Rahir restrained Mr. Thomas Kreider before administering the chloroform more than one time. And Saratoga County Undersheriff Jeffrey Brown said the chloroform was used consensually during the sexual encounter. However,
Oh, man.
things must have gone wrong. Officials allege
Well, wait a
Kreider...
second. So the dead guy is the guy that was the Elvis impersonator.
Yes.
Yes, but he consensual right there.
Well, maybe the doctor was impersonating Michael Jackson's doctor.
Oh, have we looked into that?
Maybe.
What was that guy's name?
What was his name?
I forget what his name is. But I
can
remember
picture him.
because I was looking him up to see if he needed
Good
the
night's
job.
sleep, right, Chick? Good night's sleep.
Say what you want about Mike. He got a good night's sleep.
That's
Okay.
true. Okay, good.
Kreider was reported missing on the day he died, but Rayer did not report his death until several days later.
That's one of the things that happens when you die. You turn up missing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You show up. That's
People
why they
go,
call
hey.
you. They say you're late.
Kreider worked as an Elvis impersonator and also had ties to the Star Trek tour in
Ticonderoga.
The
that's what I was going to say.
The pencil maker
Ticonderoga.
capital of the world.
Yeah, the Ticonderoga.
Dr. Rayer faces counts of second-degree manslaughter and evidence tampering now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just hope that he, after the Elvis impersonator guy died, I hope he posed him on the toilet.
Oh, Tom.
He would have wanted it.
Yeah, the impersonator
He would have wanted it that way.
Can I, real quick, just jump in?
Yeah.
Can I ask a question, sir? In all seriousness, what's wrong with you today? It seems like you were fine for what seemed like all too short a time, and then you went off the rails, and you keep going off the rails.
Very busy weekend.
Really?
Oh, yeah, very
What'd you do this weekend?
Well, as we all know, for Tom Griswold, Saturdays and Sundays are brutal.
Went rock climbing twice with the girls.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? In perfect weather outside, why wouldn't you go inside
Sure.
in a rock climbing
It's
place?
so much fun.
You don't rock climb. You don't have
I was you have to hook them up to the stuff, and I'm the catcher.
You're a catcher.
A belay,
fun. It's a blast.
delay, what are they called?
That stuff is fun, isn't it?
You have
Belay
soccer? Did you have soccer this weekend? Or what other?
No, basketball.
Basketball. Oh, okay.
Why don't they have ladies? They make them wear skirts when they're rock climbing.
Yes.
So as you're on the ground, you can look right up their skirt.
Because first of
Most
all,
of us-
you have to stand away from the wall, or you're going to get landed on.
Most of our skirts, by the
Yeah,
way, have shorts in them now, so you wouldn't.
I know, it's bull. Oh,
Yeah, you know,
Crippling the upskirt industry.
the built-in no pest strip.
man.
I'm
Could we
wearing
get-
one today.
A light breeze
actually.
used to excite me. Now,
Could we get back to this guy chloroforming? I'm unclear on. I've only seen chloroform in like episodes of The Man from U.N.C.L.E. That stuff puts you out, right? Is that the whole deal with chloroform?
Yes.
So maybe he was using it just to kind of get him. The guy wanted to be semi-out. You know what I'm saying? That sort of twilight. Oh yes, make love to me.
If you're gonna do that, I want to be out.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, you'd want some pleasure, right?
Isn't it called breath play or
If
something?
it's
that kind of thing?
consensual,
Yeah.
Breath.
He wants
play?
that lightheadedness.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he
It's
ended
supposed to
up.
intensify your orgasm.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I've
Do you suppose the guy was dressed as Elvis during the act?
I don't know.
I don't see any other reason to put.
You got the
that
glasses,
he was an Elvis
the
impersonator
sideburns.
in the story, unless he was
Maybe that
dressed.
turns the guy on.
I think so.
Maybe chiropractor man wants to
Call
Elvis.
I'm going to call you the king.
Oh man!
Call me Priscilla.
How weird. So, a little less conversation, a little more chloroform sodomy.
Pat, did you have a song
You have a
going down?
song?
Yeah, I have something related. My girlfriend, when we were first dating, she thought I was Elvis.
Oh.
She thinks I'm Elvis, even though I'm not handsome like him. She thinks I'm Elvis, but I can't sing like the king. Oh, she dreams I'm Elvis and tells me each night as we're lying in bed, I wish you were Elvis. Rich, famous, and dead. She thinks I'm worthless alive, and she'll be set when I'm finally gone. Oh, she wants me buried like a dog in the lawn. Oh, she thinks I'm Elvis, 'cause she hears my songs on the radio. Wait till I die and she finds out I'm totally broke. She thinks I'm loaded like Elvis, with royalties from Spotify. She thinks my twisted little tunes will keep her rolling and dough. But my songs don't generate income, and my career's put me in the red. So she won't get a dime and make money like Elvis does dead. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, well.
Bizarro.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, very.
Wow.
Be careful, people.
Can you just, you asked the question earlier, can you just go on and buy chloroform at the drugstore?
I don't know, but since he was a retired chiropractor, he must have access.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, I would think.
all righty, well, there you go. Oh, man, sorry about that, King. When we come back, we'll return to the sports page. Also, we have unusual new exercise. I noticed the fart walk.
Oh, I do that daily.
Yeah, well, you're going to find out it may be good for you.
Okay.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the
We have the young Shane Moss, comedian from Wisconsin, now living in Boston.
Yeah, I got the Ghost of Christmas Future.
There you go.
Right next to me. So. It's not too late, is it? I can still change.
You can. Turns out it is too late. Now, you mentioned that your girlfriend is a veterinarian.
Yeah.
Now, did you have any normal jobs prior to this comedy thing?
Yeah, I had. I did a lot of manual labor type stuff. I worked in a factory for a few years. Worked construction. The worst thing that I ever did was I was a temp laborer.
Yeah.
Which was just an awful job, and there's like no health insurance or anything with it. There's just workman's compensation. So anytime I need to seek medical attention, need to be a work-related thing. You know, I'd have to call up my boss. He'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know. I better go and see a doctor." It's just yesterday. I think I was just picking up a little bit too much weight, and I think I might have gotten herpes.
Yeah, I better have that checked.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's insane all the things you have to worry about. Like I remember when I was in grade school. I'm not that old, but just 20 years ago in grade school, the biggest concern was don't share hats. You might get lice.
Oh.
Yeah. They're much more serious now. Like, don't share needles. You might get AIDS.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can share hats again. Who cares about lice?
How true.
I see. Shane Moss is our guest. We've talked about the fact that you drive all over the place.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. This is one of my favorite topics. Kind of an inside showbiz thing, but every once in a while you get what's termed a hell gig.
Yeah.
Maybe you're on stage and you're in a small club or a bar and they've got a TV on over here. There's a pool game going on. People aren't paying attention. Do you have any great hell gig stories?
Well, I have a few, and
Let's hear it.
I'll tell one anyway, and then if we have time for more, that's cool. I'll combine cars and a hell gig. How's that? I was in Detroit recently, and this actually wasn't a hell gig at all. It's just kind of my fault. I made a little mistake. Detroit's kind of a little bit dangerous. It's actually ranked the most dangerous big city in the country. And if you remind them of that, they will kill you.
Or try, yeah.
And I let it slip on stage that I drive a Hyundai. Which is a sin there. And I had to explain to him, I was like, listen, I'm all for supporting American-made products. I don't want anyone in Detroit to lose their job or anything. It's just that if I'm driving through Detroit, I want the most reliable vehicle possible. And,
wow.
That didn't go over very well.
Back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Kids are, 11 is your son, right?
Yes, correct.
How old's your daughter?
6.
6, okay, great.
Yeah,
she still gets away with stuff, probably. 6 years old.
She's so funny that I just refuse to punish her for anything.
Right.
She came up from kindergarten one day and she goes, Dad, Stacy and I were playing catch and she hit me right in the balls. She only has an older brother. She's only heard that area referred to as that. A good dad would tell her that she's wrong. I am not going to do that. I have chosen to use that to my advantage. She'll be on her first date and making out with some dude and she'll be like, touch my ball. Guess who's done making out? Until at least college, because now everyone in high school thinks she has balls. Thanks, Facebook.
Best daddy. Come on.
Who the hell's that for?
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Most of us have had pretty nice lives, and if we were to sing the blues about our life, it wouldn't be very bluesy, now would it? It goes something like this. I've got a buttload of money. I've never wanted a single thing in my entire life. Oh, my goodness, I'm hurting. Can you feel my pain? Yeah. Went to an Ivy League college and my parents paid for the whole damn thing. I drive a Beamer and I got a completely faithful wife. She knows what side of the bread is buttered on because she's always been a gold-digging whore. I got a full dental plan. Mutual funds out my ass. I don't give a crap about the homeless because they don't live in my neighborhood. Now, do they? It's a gated community. I think not. That's not the blues. So what I did.
Yes.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright. Because I'm blind.
Jeez. Hey, everybody. This is Todd Snyder, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Details soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's over there in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Chickster.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Yeah, you want to hear a little bit about them? I'll tell you right now. The 24-karat gold-dipped rose and red wine now available. Steven Singer Jewelers 24-karat gold roses, the #1 gift for Mother's Day, exclusively and only available at IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk, and here's Tom.
I'm just a hunk of rotten flesh.
The poor Elvis impersonator who's now
rotten flesh.
No longer impersonating a living person.
That's right.
I wonder if Elvis impersonators get buried in their Elvis regalia.
I bet some do, of course.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably in honor of...
Yeah, I mean, cape and everything.
Sure.
Remember in the episode of My Name is Earl, and someone happened to be in Washington at the time, Redskins fan passed away, and he wanted to be buried in his recliner in his Redskins stuff, and everyone told me about it because I'm a Washington football team fan. I was. And no, they're still on. I'm keeping an eye on him. You never know. I might come back. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that happens a lot. Something that's important to people, and they're buried in jerseys and things.
Of course.
Are you aware of anybody who's ever been buried in their car?
Not personally, no.
But you've heard of it?
Yeah, I've
absolutely.
heard of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Buried in their car?
Where they just sit in their car and then they bury the whole car.
Right.
Well, that's got to be expensive.
There was some statesman in Africa or something that was buried in his car.
Wow.
I believe Luke Fuchs from the fabulous movie Used Cars with Kurt Russell was buried in his car out back behind the dealership.
All right.
And if you haven't seen Used Cars with Kurt Russell, give it a watch. It's
You introduced that movie to me, yeah.
Exquisite.
My kids love that movie.
It's
funny.
It's amazing. It's just amazing.
I think it's time for a remake of the movie Car Wash.
I've never seen that one.
All right. I've never seen Car Wash. Yeah, I don't.
At the car wash.
It seemed like a vehicle to market music is what I thought it was, so I kind of stayed away.
It's just about people getting together with a fun job and the things that they do.
So that we could maybe we could do a movie here about the radio show.
Oh,
and we're all dancing around.
Fun job, yeah.
Fun job.
A remake of FM, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the station in FM? Q Sky.
Is that worth a look?
No.
No. Martin Mull, I love.
Awful.
Song's great. Steely Dan.
No static at all.
How about a remake of DC Cab?
Now, aren't the Fat Boys in that?
I believe it's Mr. T and Gary Busey.
No, well, now the worst movie ever and have a remake of it. A DC Cab would be real cool.
Yeah, nobody's clamoring for that.
No.
They keep remaking movies that were flops, and sometimes they do well. To get a title out there in the consciousness is very difficult. So they'll remake
like Roadhouse right now, and it's not really a remake. It's kind of a different story, but they use the same name.
It's a huge success.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing well? Okay.
Huge.
Yes.
I think it's the most successful thing they've ever had. Right?
Wow.
It's approaching 100 million views.
I refuse. I refuse to watch.
I watched it.
And?
Not good.
Oh.
Is it fun, though?
Oh, boy. Not for me.
Oh, okay.
And I like the first one because it's fun.
Yeah,
Tom,
it may
you
be
ever
bad,
been
but it's not boring.
You ever been in a bar fight, Tom?
Nope.
No.
Have you ever been in a fight? Have you ever hit somebody else?
And I have not also watched whatever it's called.
Roadhouse.
And I won't watch it, the new one either. I couldn't care less.
Are you like a...
you don't want to have fun? Is that it?
No, I don't want to watch a stupid movie. I've got a limited amount of time.
Josh,
in
are
this
you ever in a bar fight?
No, never in a bar fight.
I had a friend who would... I think guys, they have friends who start bar fights, and I had one of those for a brief period of my life.
I had one of those friends, and we all let him know, hey, dude, we don't have your back.
No.
Because you just go in. Normally, I'd have any friend's back, you know what I mean? But in this case, we had to let him know we are not on your side here.
We had to look at the guy and go, no fights tonight, okay? We're just going to have a nice time.
Yep.
I've only been in a bar one time when a fight broke out, and it cleared the place.
Yeah.
But
you never know what's going to go flying.
I don't see that happening to Tom on the campus of Columbia University in New York City as he's preparing for his mixer.
Bar, Tom, you were never in a bar slap fight?
No. I'm just trying to find out if anybody's been buried in their car. I'm having no success over here.
Do you remember this song, Tom, where we played this and you got irritated by it, like you so often do?
Yes.
You remember this? We all enjoyed it. Did we not all enjoy it?
Yeah,
we love Susie Quattro, right?
Yes.
What are they doing, Tom?
I get it.
I'm stumbling in.
Okay,
well, apparently there's an artist called Cyril that I was unaware, and more than a couple emails this morning telling us, hipping us to the fact that there's a remake of Stumbling In.
Wow.
That's doing quite well.
Really?
And apparently, I've just got a feeling, Tom, that you're really going to like this remix. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yep. This is right up your alley.
I mean, you can tell that it is a...
Okay.
It's Cyril.
Long intro.
A long intro.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm in.
I like it.
It's not bad. Tom hates it, but I love it.
Oh, that was
Oh, they dumped the bass out for a beat?
Just for a beat.
That gets your attention.
Oh, they did it again.
Did it again.
Wow.
Who does this?
Cyril, Cyril. Some guy in a robe and a red hat. He knows what he's doing.
Holy Cyril.
And if you don't like that, Tom,
that's good stuff.
How about this song by Cyril?
I'm out.
Everyone watch.
Same intro?
Watch Tom's face.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, what he's done here is he's taken Disturbed's cover, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Because I believe that's...
I was unaware of Disturbed.
I believe that's David Drummond.
Oh, okay.
The Disturbed lead singer.
You mean this is the same song? This is just a remix of someone else's record?
Yeah. I think.
Boy, that's good music. No matter how they twist it around, it's still good music.
Well, he throws the bass in. Look at you waiting for it now.
Yes, that's because he does that thing.
Is it coming?
Oh, it's coming.
And touch the sound of silence.
Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. There it is. Okay.
I like it. But I also love that cover.
You can't hurt the
it's not
song
bad,
somehow.
yeah.
You can't break
You
it.
can't hurt stumbling in either.
No.
You can't.
It
rolls on, baby.
I can turn it off, though.
Yeah, you certainly can. Yes.
That's the beauty of it.
Don't you think somebody came in and said, Cyril, we've already done this intro. You want to do it again? Okay.
All right. Want me to paste this?
Yeah, you want to just
cut and paste? So is this the same singers and everything?
Yeah. That's Susie Quattro, yeah. And I'm sorry, and Chris Norman. You Chris Norman fans
Chris.
out there.
Yeah.
I always forget Chris. I'm sorry.
He is important to that number.
Wasn't he the singer of, how do I remember this? A band called Smokey? Living next door to Alice?
How do you know that?
Is that right?
I don't know.
Alice part's
Boy,
right.
I'm going to miss my brain when it goes. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Man, once
Maybe
you
going
miss your brain.
sooner than later.
Yeah, well,
okay.
it's getting closer every day.
Thump, 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 thump. What an artist.
Oh, Tom.
Just a reinterpretation.
Here's Smokey.
Remember this?
Yes. Why do I know this song?
It's a bar song.
Why did they have to beep it?
Because
people yell out.
in the bar,
They,
participate.
Mother.
There's Mother, Alice,
Yes.
and then there's living next door to.
And then
Huda, yeah.
Huda is
There's
Alice.
Alice.
I see.
See, these are people having fun in a bar with their friends.
Drink up in the air.
Yeah.
Alice!
Yeah, Huda.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Is there a version that's not beeped?
Yeah, there was a radio version. That's just the live version. There's an absolute. I remember playing that. Yeah.
So
Smokey was the name of the band.
story is that he's living next door to Alice, and then they hook up. Is that what happens?
Who cares?
I think it's unrequited.
I see.
I think the guy next door cares.
He's too stupid.
And you know Alice cares.
Yeah.
Alice,
needs.
Alice doesn't give a damn.
Alice doesn't live here anymore.
No, she sure doesn't.
Well, you're knocking on the door. No one's there.
In a movie.
Most unattractive movie star.
Ooh.
Ellen Burstyn.
No.
There's a lob. There's a lob for you.
No, I don't agree.
Really? Yes.
She's not hot.
No. No. Like, boy, I can't wait to see Ellen Burstyn in Playboy. No.
She's good.
No one has ever said that.
She's very good.
Very attractive.
No.
I'll tell you who's not hot.
Who?
Katharine Hepburn.
Glenn Close.
How dare you?
Why were you guys talking about Katharine Hepburn this morning?
Yeah, chick just posited, hey, did you guys find her attractive even in her prime?
Okay.
And I said I never found her sexy.
One of us, a handsome woman.
But she's great.
Sure.
Yeah, she is.
Great
I never
actress.
thought she could be. I didn't think so.
Okay.
Didn't do anything for me.
Oh, okay. I thought I loved
Acting or otherwise.
The Philadelphia Story is one of my favorite movies.
so good, yeah.
But you think she's real pretty?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think she's very talented.
No, she's like
that makes her pretty.
I don't think Meryl Streep is pretty.
Oh, I do.
Oh man, no, nothing is sexy there. Nothing sexy about Jessica Chastain. Isn't
What about
sexy?
Nicole Kidman? There's nothing
Not
sexy
really.
about her.
All I know is
Very
when
birdy.
Glenn Close did that movie where was that Hook where she was a captain?
Wait, Albert Nobbs. Remember when? Hey, we need to make Glenn Close a man. Well, that'll take 10 seconds.
Yeah,
hey, you're nominated for best makeup. I am. One stroke with a brush.
All I did was brush your left eyebrow. Well, I'd like to thank the Academy.
Well, thank you very much.
You think somehow Glenn Close is on Intercard turning the channels? Who the hell are these assholes?
What did I do to them?
What the hell? You ever see Fatal Attraction? I'm hot in that.
Yeah, the hair.
She's
all
not
permed up.
Okay,
no, she's
sorry.
not.
You can say she's not hot, and I can say those songs chick just played all stink. Okay,
Yes.
so we're even. Okay.
Opinions.
Oh, God.
There you go. Yeah.
More of that coming up, yeah. Just to drive Tom crazy.
Thump.
You know what? If they did Allman Brothers, Allman Brothers, Cyril did that, you'd lose your mind.
Melissa. Cyril does Melissa.
Yes, disco.
Disco Melissa.
Disco whip and post. Ain't but one way out.
What song is Whip and Post? I don't know.
Tie to the Whip and Post.
We'll be back with Whip and Post
It's
for Christy.
like a, well, the
Live
live,
at the
the
Fillmore,
live
yeah.
version is quite long.
Very.
Okay.
But good.
It's real good, yeah.
Very good, very good. Now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Don't ignore your issues. You can tackle them and feel better about everything. And how do you do it? Well, therapy. It's all about therapy. That's where BetterHelp comes in. They've got a much better idea about how to recharge your batteries, your social batteries, if you will. And what it's all about is the access to mental health services and the access to therapy and making it a lot easier. The way it works is you do it all online. That would include filling out a questionnaire to get matched with one of 35,000 plus licensed therapists. And then once you're hooked up with a therapist, you make arrangements to do that therapy at your convenience. It's much more flexible. You don't have to get in a car and drive across town and sit in an office and wonder what's going on. No, and you can do it, by the way, with cameras on, cameras off. You can do it like a phone call, or you can do it texting back and forth, whatever works for you. If you're thinking about therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Entirely done online, much more flexible, and you're going to find it's a lot easier to access therapy through BetterHelp. So find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today. That'll knock 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Once again, knocking 10% off your first month. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, we have the Loch Ness Monster in the news for you, Josh.
And just for Tom, coming up, Razzle Dazzle in the world of baseball.
Oh.
All right. And Ace, coming up for you, pizza news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Ukulele like I'm playing with my baby. I finger and I pluck her. I love to play an island song. So won't you play along? My Honolulu baby likes to play my ukulele. She strums it and she hums it. She loves to sing an island song. So won't you sing along? Ukulele, baby, you can play me, you can lay me, satisfy me in Hawaii. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me. My ukulele, baby. Ukulele, baby, licky, licky on my wiki. Wanna lay you in Waimea. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me. My ukulele, baby. She loves to sing an island song. So won't you sing along? Ukulele, baby, like a cheeky on my tiki. Satisfy me in Hawaii. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me. My ukulele, baby. Ukulele, baby, rub your knocker with sunblock. I wanna lay you in Waimea. Ukulele, lady, you can lay me.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
I gotta feel so honored. Thank you.
We're talking with comedian Rick Schrader.
I'm a stepfather too, which I've been for a few years now. And if you're not a step parent, you don't realize the warmth and rewards that you get for the warm, loving feeling. And it's, I hate you. Okay, here's some more money. You're not like my real dad. That's right. You can find me. Track down your real deadbeat dad and have him pay for these Barbie accessories,
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. That's me on electric piano.
Very
what they call that? Farfisa? Hermosa? What is it?
I believe that's a piano forte.
You're forte both setting.
Pianissimo.
Pianissimo? Is that really fast?
I found the guy that got buried in his car.
Oh, okay.
Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Good move.
Chikede Bufton Pizzo, a prominent South African politician, was buried in his beloved Mercedes.
Let's say your middle name was Bufton.
Yeah.
Would you make a point of putting it in a news release?
No, I just put a B.
There's a photograph of the guy strapped in the car as they lowered into the grave.
So he's like seat belted in the front?
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Seatbelt's not really going to help.
I wonder why they left the seatbelt on.
Yeah,
that is
to keep the body
weird.
up, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, you asked and I told you.
All right, well, so it's happened.
Yeah. Now, and there's, of course, a big hole.
Yeah, of course.
You got to dig a hole. I would think you'd have to buy like 8 plots, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know much about them.
And knowing what, you probably have to drain the oil.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Might be some environmental concerns.
Maybe not there.
You know what? Well,
gasoline, too. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much oil on the ground already.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Oh, we can move forward here. I'm sorry.
A New Jersey high school baseball team went viral because of how it was able to win over the weekend, beat another baseball team. It was the Delsea Regional High School in a tight game against Audubon High School on Saturday in New Jersey in the 7th and final inning. You know they play 7 innings in high school time. Audubon runners on first and second base with 2 outs and down 1 run. Okay. Delsea pitcher George Starr appeared to attempt a pickoff at second base. It looked like he'd thrown the ball to one of the infielders, and that infielder acted like the ball went into center field.
Good move.
So the runner starts heading toward third base. The pitcher still has the ball.
Oh, man.
It's the old hidden ball trick, Tom. And he tagged him out, and game over. Delsea wins it. Here it goes.
We do have the video
just
up, and we'll kind of talk about it as
acted
it's
like
he faked it. Yep. The guy, oh man, it's
beautifully done,
wonderfully executed.
All the other players, the kid who dove.
That poor kid.
Yeah, the guy who got tagged out.
Yeah.
Should that be a play? Should that be that?
Absolutely.
I think that should.
There is something a little weird about it.
Sinister?
Illegal.
Deceiving?
It's kind of like, hey, just win the game.
Yeah.
Play by playing how you're supposed to.
They do it in football all the time.
They never do the hidden football.
The quarterback
trick.
pretends he still has it.
No,
Well, not in. I mean, this is egregious.
You're talking about the active play action. That's not a hidden ball. Well, I guess maybe it
kind
is.
of.
But if you're in the field, you're going, hey, does the quarterback still have it?
Yeah.
I say
this would
more power to him.
The umps, everybody.
The Audubon team, they have to have a bird name, right?
What about the...
like, it has to be like the Audubon Cardinals or something.
Or the Whippoorwills.
Audubon.
What about the Fumblerooski? Remember Bum Phillips when he's head coach of the Houston Oilers? They played Fumblerooski where he just kept the ball instead of... the center acted like he snapped it.
Sure.
Like in the movie, man.
Can the center do that? Can the center keep the ball? And
I don't.
If the quarterback touches it, because we used to do this in the backyard.
That's the rule? I'm sure the same as the NFL.
Right.
Okay, good.
These are NFL rules.
The center lets go of the ball,
Right.
the quarterback has it, and then immediately gives it back to the center, and then just run straight.
Right.
Yeah.
They can do
Is
that.
that legal in the NFL?
I'm pretty sure it is. What do you think of that? What if they won the Super Bowl on that? The old Statue of Liberty trick.
Well, Jeff Saturday scored a touchdown as a center, didn't he?
Well, he recovered a fumble.
Yeah, he didn't keep the ball the whole
So
time.
awesome, though.
Yeah. That was very expensive.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know if he... Maybe...
I don't think that's legal.
We had a bet with him that he wouldn't
should be
score.
another problem I have with football.
Gave it to charity. Okay, that's a great play. Good for them. What's the name of the school again?
DELSEA, Delsea High.
No, the Audubon School.
Audubon High School. I don't know what their bird mascot is, but I'm sure it's a bird. It wouldn't be the Audubon Tigers, would it?
That's what I'm saying. It would be much funnier if it was.
Are you looking up Audubon?
I'm looking
It's
up
got to be
Audubon High
Audubon
School.
Cardinals or something.
Okay.
It's in New Jersey. Maybe there's more than one Audubon High School.
Okay.
Maybe it's the binoculars.
Maybe it's the Autobahn.
Bon. Boy,
there's a song.
Let's see. Audubon High School, Audubon, New Jersey. Green and gold.
They're the Green Waves.
What?
No bird?
Well, that means nothing.
No.
Green waves?
Yeah, the Audubon Green Wave.
Well, that's
Ugly ocean water? What is that?
kinds of
An algae bloom?
What do we got, like a Seahawk, maybe? Or like a seagull? Or
Come on.
Not even an albatross?
And the Green Wave it looks like a monster.
What?
Oh, like Tulane's green wave is like a green wave with eyeballs.
Yeah, it's like a wave you would surf on, but it's got teeth and.
Well, it must mean something to that area.
Angry eyeballs. Must be.
Maybe they're birded out.
Meh.
You're from Audubon. You have a bird. Shut up.
Maybe they are sick of.
Okay, well, I'm
Milwaukee has an Audubon High School.
But we could sit here all day. I'm sure there are more. Do you have any more things that are in sports?
I do, Tom. Would you care to hear about this?
Stupid world record.
It's a good one.
Which one do you want me to do? Oh, Puppet Master.
David Rush.
Mr. David Rush, who's broken the Guinness World Record. He's done this before. I don't know why he does it. When he gets his face sliced off, it's going to be his own fault.
Well, that's the thing. This is dangerous.
This shouldn't be allowed. This is too dangerous. Longest duration balancing a powered lawnmower on his chin
while running.
He's running or the lawnmower?
The lawnmower is running, sorry.
What? The lawnmower is running. It doesn't say it's running in this story.
It is. I watched the video.
Oh.
Well, David fired up the lawnmower and then balanced it on his chin. Wow. Did you have the audio on? The lawnmower was definitely running.
Yeah, it sounds like this.
Oh, that's a weird sound.
I think it sounds
It's an electric mower.
Oh, it is?
Well, I mean, still, the blades...
Well, then it doesn't say anything. It doesn't, and there's no sound for an electric lawnmower.
It's quieter, but you can hear it.
quiet.
Sounds like this.
I don't...
Probably lighter than a other.
Oh, it absolutely is lighter.
It still has. They show a thing where they take these weeds and shove it in the blades, and they get all chewed up and eaten. It's dangerous. This would cut his face off.
How long did he? Well, he'd have to flip over and cut his face.
The best part of it is when it's over, you can hear his wife going, "Hey, David, would you please cut the lawn?" Man, is
anything useful, honey?
Is anyone else concerned how happy these records make Tom? He's watching it.
Great joy in them.
Why don't you try some world records, Tom?
Yeah.
Let's balance a lawnmower on your face. Want to?
I know. He's an expert at many things, and he's on his way to getting
expert at nothing. 9 minutes, 17 seconds.
He's about to get the record for the most records.
He beat the old record by 7 minutes 2 seconds.
15 away.
7 minutes.
Wait a minute. David fired up a lawnmower, balanced it on his chin for 9 minutes 17 seconds.
That's a long
Shattered
time.
the previous record of 7 minutes and 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
The previous record, 7 minutes, 2 minutes. He now has 165 record titles. Well done, Dave. Only 15 away from his goal of breaking the record for. We talked about this before, and there was another guy who had like 800 records.
No, but he's going to have them at the same time. In other words, he will have
concurrently running.
He will have 200 records.
That's almost impossible because if there are 180 records, you spend all your time going back and making a new record because someone else is coming behind you and breaking. He's not ever going to get this.
No, there's some jackass.
I would.
Waiting for him to get close, and he's going to, "Hey, Dave, guess what I did?"
Darn right.
I got the cotton balls up my keister. What?
Oh, that's a fun record.
And by the way, that record is 1,092.
Whoa!
Cotton balls in your ass. 1,000.
They called him Build-A-Bear.
1,092.
You go, David. Right. What else we got over there?
That's sports.
What about
what?
I gave you another world record.
Yeah, you asked which one did he want.
Yeah.
Is there a second that we have to suffer through?
Yeah.
Oh, the most pull-ups.
Our love is alive.
Yeah. Why do you not like? Why don't you like this?
Does this get you want to move at all? Get you wanting to move, rather?
What is it about that sort of music? Because you've never you like the dun 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 dun.
Because that was an era, the disco era. It was impossible to woo a lady when you can't talk because all you can hear is
your
the
body
thump, thump, thump. Well, that wasn't my thing.
You had to have a different game. Right?
At last, we get to the crux of it.
Let me hear your body talk.
Yes.
Let's get physical.
You
never picked up a girl just with her eyebrows,
just a look down the bar.
You never did that?
Yeah, that was me.
Subtle lip lick.
Hey,
that'll get you somewhere.
Is this polyester shirt's collar big enough?
You can wear
my puka shells
fine shirts
turn you on.
Hey, you can just stand there at the bar and she's on the dance floor. You guys, your eyes meet, and then you just point right at your wiener.
Yeah, that's a good
I do like this.
How about it?
That's quite the move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's bold.
It's bold.
I'm hard.
Forward.
I'm hard.
It's rather forward. A man in Japan has broken the Guinness World Record for the most pull-ups in 24 hours. How this guy's not dead, I don't know.
And this is the kind you wear?
The kind you wear.
So it's a proper pull-up.
This way, yeah.
No, we're not talking about pull-ups like a baby wears.
Oh,
my.
Figure it was some sumo wrestler.
He didn't think that.
He's just trying to go to a fecal joke.
He's in the comedy cave with his pick. He's chipping away at stuff.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Mr. Kenta Adachi performed a total of 8,940 pull-ups in a day.
Man, that's insane.
Over 300 more than the previous record.
You know what? That is impossible.
One is hard.
Yeah.
Can you honestly do one pull-up?
One pull-up? No.
I've never done one.
Not right now.
I should make that a goal in my life to at least do one at some point. I watch movies where guys are like hanging from the side of a building and they have to pull themselves out, and I'm just like, well, I'm dead. I would just be dead.
Tom Cruise in one of the Mission Impossibles.
Yeah.
I'm dead. So, well, there goes the mission. Sorry.
And they're part of the chin-ups.
Oh,
they are harder.
Pull-ups, way harder.
Pull-ups, your palms are facing.
You have more strength this way than you do.
In a pull-up, your palms are
away from you.
Away from your face.
Yes.
Exactly. Chin-up, your palms are toward your face.
Yeah.
Even as a kid.
I remember doing chin-ups, but I don't remember doing
this guy does look very small, which gives him a slight advantage.
Sure, but gosh darn it.
Still, that's more pull-ups than we've all done collectively in our lives.
Amount.
All of us.
And he probably does that cycling thing where he he looks like he's kind of spinning, like on an axle type thing. That's probably how he's doing them. Yeah, kip pull-ups they call them.
Well, is that okay?
In any event,
I'm gonna look this up.
He's congratulations, sir. You are our winner. Now, is that our sports broadcast?
Yes.
This is nice, Tom. Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Your alarm goes off, and this is.
That's a way to wake up.
You're ready to. That's a way to wake up.
As soon as the singing starts, I jump out of bed. Oh dear God, what's that?
Well, that's an effective alarm.
Yeah, get you out of bed.
Well, this music works for me. It always has this sort of techno, EDM,
and the video. He's out dancing around in the garden or something. It's really
clothed.
Yeah. No, he's wearing a robe.
Not Saltburn style.
No, pulling the beat out. But no.
No, it's cool.
No, that's not cool.
Oh, all right.
There's so little creativity.
Can you nail down your one favorite song? Your one?
No,
you can't.
Well, thanks for playing.
Too many. Can you? Can you reduce all of music to one song?
Maybe.
Wow.
Boy, I really like that. I Can't Find My Way Home. I kind of sort of rediscovered that over the weekend.
That is just
too blind Faith.
My brother Jeff on the dock. If we play that, there's a time for that song, and if we play it too soon, he yells at us, and we have to turn it off until he's. Oh. I think it's until he has a proper buzz.
That's pretty strong.
You can't play that yet. That's what he yells.
You know what? Do you feel like we do be in there? Because that's for me. That's high school and the senior play.
There's many. That's the beauty of music. There's many.
Well, I just got down to 2, and you don't want to play, so that's fine. You just know absolutely what you hate.
It's important in life.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you think that's going to help you moving forward? Well, I don't know what I like, but I do know what I hate.
Maybe you should let go of that hate.
Let it go, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. He's moving his head.
What would you do if he started sobbing while he stood up and just started dancing? And he
had a glow stick come out of nowhere.
This is the meaning of life.
When that broke through to whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. It profoundly lacks originality.
Well, it's a cover, so there is that.
Yeah, it's really lame.
That is quite the criticism.
You could do that to any song.
You can, but
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know about that.
I wonder if Cyril is on that.
Yeah.
That's this person's name, Cyril?
Cyril, yeah.
I know this. I do know I don't think I want to meet Cyril.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with Cyril.
I take old songs and I
The legend goes on of the triple arm down of the big lake they call Gitchy Goomy. Thump, thump, thump. Superior descent
I don't
never
feel bad
gives
about
up her
Moby
dead.
the same
Thump,
way.
thump,
I like
thump.
Moby. Okay.
For dead in Ohio.
Thump, thump, thump. And now it's Disco Tragedy.
Disco Tragedy is a great idea.
The saddest songs about untimely death with a disco beat.
Disco Tragedy.
Happy now?
Yeah. This has gone exactly the way as I planned.
Watching Scotty grow.
And honey, I miss you. Thump, 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 thump.
Now that you're dead. Thump, thump, thump.
Cyril has a terrible mustache, by the way.
Yeah.
It was long
He
before.
he kind of looks like a jerk.
Hey, Christy, are mustaches back? They seem,
I don't think, did they ever go
prevalent
away?
again. Oh.
But his is like really little and sculpted.
Chico and the man.
Yeah.
I think beards are here to stay. That's what I'll say.
Oh, yeah.
I think beards are here, and they're never, ever going away anymore. What do you think, Tom?
Christy doesn't like
beards. You saw the Masters yesterday.
You're in the You're in the minority not having a beard.
Here we go. First winner of the Masters with a beard.
It is?
I'm asking. What would that be?
Defaver Krappelfuss. In 1932.
We'll come back with that answer.
It's Kefauver Krabbelfuss, you idiots.
Sorry.
When we return, we have NASA news.
I'm so thankful I didn't.
Pat, who was the first Tony winner with a beard?
Peter Allen.
I think it goes back. I think it goes back farther. Good guess. Coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also...
This may come as no surprise. This is a song about farming.
Oh.
Farming, okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I think that farming should all be done by hand. When I see your tractor, I wanna hoe your land. I want to hoe your land. I want to hoe your land.
Yeah, you got that combine, which I don't understand. If you were to heathen, you go and hoe your land. Now go and hoe your land. Please go and hoe your land. When I'm hoeing, I feel holy inside. But John Deere tractors are forbidden. I can't ride. I can't ride. I can't ride. My mule sure is something. He don't cost 20 grand. When I feed him carrots, he helps me plow my land. He helps me plow my land. He helps me plow my land. Und wenn wir plowing, we feel happy outside. I used to have another mule, but he died. But he died. But he died. You English, Mr. Tractor, you'll surely all be damned if you were so lazy. You go and hoe your land. Now go and hoe your land. Please go and hoe your land. You better hoe your land.
All right. Original song, The Electric Amish.
Yeah, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Is out now. And if you're a fan of the talk, you better record the shows because the next season will be its last. CBS says it will end the talk after 15 seasons, the final show airing in December. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Who helped me find the diamond from this ring? It fell out of the setting now. I just lost my bling. The diamond in the ring fell in the batter for the cookie dough. It could be in a donut and was dipped in a cup of joe. It's worth a lot. That big rock's no phony, unless my husband bought zirconia.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is comedian Tim Cavanaugh, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The 1972 Miami Dolphins became the first NFL team to go undefeated for all of their regular and postseason games. Most analysts agree that their marvelous no-name defense was the key to their brilliant performance. But perhaps no other defense in the NFL compares to the one seen in 1994 when O.J. Simpson faced double homicide charges in an L.A. courtroom. We salute you, Orenthal James Simpson, NFL Hall of Famer, accused murderer, and free American citizen.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, this is Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Hello, calling, visiting, listening to show.
We're visiting with comedian Frank Caliendo. He was just talking about Raymond Burr.
Oh, Frank
John Madden. He does the John Madden. Very good. He was doing his impression of the fabulous actor Raymond Burr. You're familiar with Mr. Burr, of course. Perry Mason.
Ironside, yes.
Actually, it was interesting because we were talking about one of Mr. Burr's earliest films, of course, the legendary, the film.
Not familiar with early Raymond Burr.
Yes, I was in Godzilla.
I never.
Frank, congratulations, you're here the 1 millionth time we've done that bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeff Jenna is our guest.
I don't know if you remember this. A lot of people were mad at the Mattel toy company because Teen Talk Barbie, one of the 200 things Teen Talk Barbie said was, math class is hard.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody, young women won't want to take math classes. And I'm just thinking, no, that's stupid. What, are American women that easily influenced? Are they? No, I don't think so. Because if they are, I think Teen Talk Barbie should say things like, sex is fun. I work hard and give my husband my paycheck.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Big morning. Tom's finally nailed down not what he likes, but he's absolutely has laser focus about what he hates.
Strongly dislike that stupid song you were playing.
You know, they have a techno version of, but I can't bring myself to play it for you because I thought you would come across the table. Sunshine of Your Love.
Oh, really? The Cream class?
They have a techno version of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Have they done?
Some wise ass emailed me that, and he's just trying to start a fight.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Thump, 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 thump.
It gets
Would
me
you
moving.
know my name? Thump, thump, thump. If I saw you in heaven, thump, thump. That's right. It's disco tragedy.
This isn't quite disco,
Yeah,
is
I
it?
don't think they call it disco.
Right.
Well, that's what it is.
Well, sure.
What is it then? It's disco.
How many wars have been
EDM.
started with, well, that's what it is?
I mean,
It's EDM.
Yeah, that word got out of fashion.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
kids-
EDM, electronic
kids
dance music.
Kids don't dance to disco.
Changing the name doesn't change the stupidity of it.
I don't know. I'm much smarter as Chick instead of Chuck.
They keep trying. They keep trying that.
Patty G works much better than
Now they've got STDs instead of STIs. I'm tired of it.
Hey,
Nothing's
hey,
consistent but
yeah.
change, Papaw. Come on.
Another thing, by God.
That doesn't make the drip of syphilis any more pleasant.
Well,
The drip, drip, drip.
When are we going to do that? Have a concert for all the people that we talk about, like Donnie Iris and Susie Quattro. And
oh yeah, Bob Welch,
Chris Norman, Bob Welch.
Oh, that's going to be too. No, he's not sad.
Oh, that's right. It's his family who often complains.
Hey, they're talking about that.
Man was a fine artist. No need to
Your eyes got me.
bring him into your idea for doing this big benefit for syphilis.
Speaking of which,
You don't see that, by the way. You never hear one of those things. Well, when he set the world record, He was trying to raise money for the Let's Stop Syphilis campaign. It's always something, really noble. Well, he's trying to help stop Alzheimer's. Really? What about the clap?
A new AI-driven app out there claims it can detect sexually transmitted infections like the clap or SIF.
I think the medical field is really where AI is going to shine. It's like that's where it's going to do good work.
From photographs of the male member. That's right.
Oh, just by a picture.
Yeah, according to The Guardian, the app from He Health is called...
He Health. Or isn't it Health? Isn't it Health?
It's He Health. It's called Calmara. It allows users to share a photo of their partner's member, which is then analyzed by an AI app, which is trained on thousands of photos of male genitalia. The app will give
I can't tell if he's got SIF, but he's got that Peroni's thing going. My God.
Can you get a wide-angle lens, please?
You talk about a left hook.
That is.
The app gives the all clear if the AI does not detect any STIs, but if there is a match, the app will alert the user to hold off on sexual activity and suggest alternatives.
Well, that's romantic.
Yeah, it is. Honey, could you sit still for a second?
Hang on a
I'm
second.
going to take a photo.
I've got to submit that.
But in a way, this could really cut down on STIs.
Yes, it could.
So why do they call you Scabby Steve?
Hey, look.
I think if there were a scab.
Either you dunked that thing in rice pudding or we're not doing this.
You don't need AI.
Yeah, thank you, Pat.
Why aren't we to, when you go into the hospital, the first thing they do is to check your oxygen. They put that thing on your finger.
Yeah.
Why can't you just put that on the screen of your finger on your iPhone screen and it can check your oxygen? That's got to be coming, right?
Your watch checks your oxygen. I can do it right now.
Yeah.
No kidding.
My Apple Watch will do it, yeah.
Oh, the blood pressure, the EKG, and all that on your watch.
It's got oxygen.
It's got the oxygen right now.
Do you wear an Apple Watch?
I'm supposed to, but I don't.
And they have a little device you can put on your phone that you can check your EKG with your fingertips.
But what this leads to get back to the story is you're asking if you can put an Apple Watch on your penis.
Oh.
And if it'll tell you if you've
You'd
got
have to pick
a new Apple C ring.
A nice band.
Blood oxygen, 98%.
There you go. That seemes low.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not 100. Is it 100?
It's not 100.
It's not 100.
Why are you turning blue?
I think I'd like to show you a dick pic right now.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, you're in trouble.
You got me.
It's a picture of Tom.
Oh, that's just
Where are you, goofball?
Boy, I'm in the wrong morning for this one.
Wow, that's fun for Jason's last day.
That's actually quite a nice picture of you, Tom.
Doctors do warn that in addition to the consequence of issuing inaccurate results, the app could miss STIs that are asymptomatic and advise people they should have any concerning symptoms looked at by a qualified physician.
Sure,
of course,
sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
In other words, it doesn't work.
Well, it may to a certain degree.
Well, okay, now
I think if you have
checks like freckles or something.
Right.
Freckle on your shirt.
Okay, here we go. It says the app's fine print notes its accuracy ranges from 65 to 96%.
That's a big swing.
That's quite a spread.
Yeah, well, 65 isn't good.
No, exactly. So
that's like saying, okay, I've got a gun in my hand. There's a 65% chance there's a gun in the chamber ready to go.
Yeah, you're probably not going to sleep with that gun.
Well, could you take a picture of, could women take a picture of their, pregnant, positive?
No, I don't know.
Why not?
No,
because there's no.
Why not?
There's no outward sign.
There is an app.
You don't know.
There is an app that you can take a picture of a woman's belly.
Yes.
And it will tell you if she's pregnant. Now she has to be at least 6 months pregnant.
Yeah.
That's
still not going to work.
Either.
I like the one where the app that when you take a photograph of your male member, it dresses it up as a pirate.
Oh, that is a good app.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have that.
Oh, that's a
What's that one called?
Ahoy, matey.
Shiver me Tinder.
Very good.
Do they really have that?
No, they do not.
You never know.
They do have one for ladies.
Or you could just dress it up whatever you want.
Yeah, no, it's mostly geographic.
Have you ever added anything to yours? You guys ever put like a hat on it? Or
I think I've done that.
I've done silly things.
You've done silly hat.
How do you put a hat on it?
You know,
wide brim. Stetson.
Yeah.
Fedora.
There was some Ken-like doll that had removable glasses. And
you put glasses?
Yes, these tiny glasses.
Would you just use a monocle?
Yeah, it's only got the one eye.
Yeah. Okay, well. So in other words, this app is a complete scam.
Not a complete scam.
I don't want to spend all day in court. I don't think it's a complete scam. Tom,
65 to 96 is okay.
So yeah,
it'll get better.
It tells you if you have an STI, if you have like a crusty shanker. I mean,
hey, isn't he on?
That's my favorite.
NPR.
Krusty Shanker.
Yeah. He does the fishing reports.
And with Dolores Sprunt. She's one of their. When we come back, we have monster news, as in Loch Ness monster.
Oh.
We have a really cool billboard. This may be the latest technology. This may be the next big thing, I should say.
And a lot of requests for this, Tom.
In the corner. Okay, good. And the Ace Cosby joke of the day, comedians Greg Warren and Reno Collier coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut. The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey.
I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference.
Cut.
I didn't say I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I can't. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're
Sensitive
wearing
skin.
a gorilla suit. I was
that.
just in the woods. Anybody can go
Have
in
you
the
ever
woods.
been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this,
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony Saragusa from the Colts. Tony Saragusa said,
Saragusa?
I can do this.
Saragusa
He wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
I think it'd be hard to learn the banjo by yourself.
Yeah,
I think that would be the only way to learn the banjo.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if...
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh!
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So I took his banjo.
The amazing, we need some sound, Nino. The amazing Pat Godwin. Ladies and
Never
gentlemen.
ask a question you don't know the answer to.
Here we go.
Totally knew the answer. I knew the answer. That's why I knew not to ask.
Trust me, there's no one laughing harder than my dad right now.
If he were able to laugh, but he can't because he's dead.
I would think.
So how'd you come by that how'd you come by that banjo again, Josh?
Well, my dad died, and it was just laying there. So I thought, well, instead of throwing it away, maybe I'll go ahead and take it.
Did your dad play?
He did when he was younger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he did when he was alive.
That's the joke.
There you go, Josh.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Okay, well.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day, parties, or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Scored by a single player is still a record that stands today as the NFL's oldest. Nevers also holds a few lesser-known and unofficial records.
Oh, really?
Such as highest number of STDs treated in a single season. And the longest winning streak with road horse.
This has been great moments in NFL history.
Wow.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
A list of things you're never going to hear at a party. Hey, when you're done throwing up, can you drive me home?
I've heard that at a party.
Hey, who knows how to play some folk guitar? The clogged toilet? That was me. Hey, the keg's dry, but I think we've all had enough.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I hate to waste time, so who here besides me has herpes?
Same, because then you can match up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the neighbors are on the phone. They want to hear some Skinners. I can't hear the coked up guy talking. I want to hit on her, but she's so drunk. And finally, put down the gun or no more Yahtzee.
Yeah, you never hear that one.
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow. Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control, more or less.
Yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Hey, it's comedian Roy.
.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Josh Arnold.
Chicky.
He's at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee.
You're welcome, Tom.
We have completed our sportscast. Thank you.
Yes, we have.
A lot of exciting things coming up in sports in the near future. The NBA playoffs.
WNBA draft this afternoon.
Yeah.
7:30, of course, from the cradle of the WNBA, the Brooklyn Academy of Music. Be on ESPN. Who's really famous that came out of Brooklyn? I want to say like Donald Fagen or somebody came out of the Brooklyn Academy.
I don't know.
Don't you think? Like somebody...
No, Donald Fagen.
A lot of rappers. The Brooklyn Academy of Music?
Yeah, the Beastie Boys. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there you go. They like No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, we turn to Christy Lee at the news desk. What have you got over there?
Health experts are praising a brand new viral trend called the fart walk.
The fart walk.
The so-called fart walk became a phenomenon after it was introduced by TikTok user Marilyn Smith.
I'm a fart walker. I'm a fart walker.
Who shared that she and her husband go on a walk about an hour after eating a fiber-rich dinner to release gas.
Walk and farts go by.
Gastroenterologists have been chiming in, backing up Mrs. Smith's claims. Dr. Lisa Ganju of NYU notes that a post-meal stroll helps trigger gut mobility, and it can get things moving in your GI tract. She added that any type of exercise can help keep your blood sugar in check, and an after-dinner walk is a great way to get some gentle activity in.
How about that?
Do the fart walk.
Yeah, I just don't. Just because some influencer called it the fart walk.
Well,
sort of stupid.
So now you're upset with the fart walk people?
No, I just don't. It's just. I just don't see your doctor going, well, Josh, I'll tell you what, you're not doing enough fart walking.
Is that right, Doc? Because
there's a song, fart walking, fart walking.
You need to come to grips with something. The internet is an amazing invention, but you're going to have stuff that irritates you, like fart walking.
Because morons are allowed to use
it. But then you're going to... You can't do
going
that
for a walk.
either.
Going
Then you're
for
going
a
to
walk,
find something you love.
Going for a walk after dinner has been a staple of humanity since the dawn of time.
That's not true.
Grog after he finished his.
Do you go for a walk after dinner?
Yeah, almost all the time.
Well, because you have to walk your dog.
Sometimes society needs reminders, and this is one of those. Hey, how about a nice walk after dinner?
Yeah. Now, don't you prefer the fart sit, Josh?
I will say,
you eat a pizza and a hot dog, and you sit down.
When
was the last time you had a pizza?
I really like the idea that the one pizza, the whole pizza wasn't enough. I just needed a hot dog to really cap it all.
That's a hell of a meal right there.
And yes, it's not easy to find a place where you can get pizza and a hot dog.
Because a pizza's such a full meal.
So I order a pizza, eat it, and then I have to make myself a hot dog.
Here's the thing, though. Why don't they have hot dog in the crust of some of the pizzas? That's an amazing
maybe
idea.
The curve has something to do with it.
Over the weekend, I went to the store and I got those biscuits. What are those called?
Crescent rolls.
The crescent rolls, and I couldn't remember the name of it. And I said to Hart, "Okay, sweetie, I'm going to make you your favorite angels in a basket." And she looked at me like, "What?
Angels in a basket?
You mean pigs in a blanket?
Pigs in a blanket." That's what I meant to say. So now we had him again. We had him again the next day. So it's now at our house. Angels in a basket is the new name.
That's
for
nice.
Pigs
That's a
in a
great
blanket.
name. That's very nice.
I couldn't think of it.
Angels in a
Now,
basket.
do you join in on this meal, or is it just turtles?
They're delicious. I never had them as a kid. I had one for the first time in a couple of years. They're great.
Do you put cheese in them? Do you slice the hot dog and put little
No,
bits of
I
cheese in it?
just do them straight.
Okay.
Clean.
Clean. Okay.
Just hot dog.
You got to get dips. You got to get the dips going for the pig in a blanket.
What do you dip them in?
Well, honey mustard, whatever you like.
Oh, no, I don't dip.
Yeah, but in any event.
Okay, I'm the
Angels in a
lunatic.
basket.
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
No, that's your right, chick.
Just kidding.
I couldn't agree more.
You know what? What'd he do? Kill somebody? No, he mentioned honey mustard.
Dips honey mustard. Oh, God.
Did you ever go on a...
No. I would have understood that.
Yeah.
Christy, did you ever go on the so-called fart walk?
No.
You don't have dinner and then go for a walk with your guy?
Not usually, no.
Really?
Maybe we should start.
Are you farting in front of your husband yet?
Yeah, but I don't mean to. It's an accident. He's never done it in front of me, ever.
Tell him
audible fart or just this?
Yeah, audible.
Oh.
Has he done this? An audible fart and, boy.
No.
Jeez.
All right.
He's never done that. Never.
Ever do the gangster lean and light a candle?
No.
How about somebody step on a duck? That's one.
That's
of my favorites.
yeah. Did you hear that barking spider?
I never heard of barking spider.
Barking spiders.
There you go. Oh, those damn barking spiders.
What?
Yeah, yeah. That's
They'll
very
get you.
common.
Watch out.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In any event, so they're suggesting that obviously you do an after-meal walk, which makes sense, but
everyone in my neighborhood does one.
yeah, but no one's going
to leave the restaurant.
Say, hey, Dolores and Dave are outside. They must be on their fart walk. Oh, last time I got behind him in the stairway. Oh, yikes!
Now, does this count on treadmills in a crowded gym?
Yeah. The shart walk.
Yeah.
If you have your headphones or earbuds
too
in.
active. I've experienced that.
I've experienced that too.
Just remember, because you have your earbuds in and can't hear them.
That's
so
true.
I was mowing the lawn and I stopped, and as I was pushing my mower back to the garage, I had music going in my Raycons, and I was farting loudly. And then I went, oh man, if anybody's out here, they heard it. And luckily I didn't see anybody, but
I thought that was a push mower. I keep hearing that.
He's also fertilizing his lawn.
Okay. We should have done the song. These toots are made for walking.
That's not bad.
That's just what they'll do. Coming up, comedian Greg Warren, comedian Reno Collier. But right now we have more news from Christy
And
Lee.
more exercise news. A woman accused of biting the finger off a fellow gym goer during a fight over exercise equipment recently. This fight began when a woman, identified only as Letitia, was warned she had been using a leg press machine for too long. The 66-year-old jumped up and immediately began to assault her accuser, identified as Rosanna. Security footage captured at the facility shows two women pommeling one another as employees try to break up the fight. At one point, Letitia bit off the other woman's fingertip.
What?
Yeah, it was retrieved for evidence, Josh, though it's not known if physicians were able to reattach it.
That's insanity.
On the bright side, she lost a little weight.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, the one Rosanna did.
Yeah. Not much, admittedly.
Yeah.
Boy.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
She can't point her out in a lineup.
No, she can only.
She's got that stump.
Only stump her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, a stump.
Okay, well.
That's not the exercise you need. A new study finds playing video games can enhance your recovery from work stress. Researchers discovered that video gaming had a significant positive impact on psychological detachment from work. Participants who played video games were better able to forget about work-related concerns and mentally distance themselves from their job. This research published in the journal Applied Psychology. None of you probably watched the series House of Cards, but
I did.
The president would come back and he would play video games after a tough day at the office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That seems to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Sure.
Yeah.
You think the president should be?
Oh, I think if you're
president right now,
anything it
couldn't turn the
takes
TV on,
to blow off some steam is fine.
Yeah.
I always hated it when they would give presidents a heart. Did you see who had a beer at the basketball game? The president.
No kidding.
Well, give the guy a break.
No
I hope he has 9 beers.
Maybe he names all his enemies in the video game after real world leaders.
Oh, yeah.
What if he has 9 beers and changes it from United States of America to United Skates of America? What are you going to do?
One drunken evening.
That's your president.
And they put a roller skate on the flag. Huh?
I think all presidents should be above the law.
Is that right?
That's right. He's president.
Okay.
But he's not a king.
Be careful for what you wish for.
So,
Hand me the red phone.
This news story is about the average person at work.
Yes.
They get off work, they want to unwind, and they say from a psychological standpoint, playing video games is...
Do any of you play video games?
No, because I would play them too much.
Really?
I don't have any gaming systems because that's what I would do.
Gotcha.
I just know me.
No.
The best way to relieve stress at work is to play video games at work.
Oh.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Check out.
What?
I love working retail. I just go in the back and play video games. Don't wait on anybody. They'll leave eventually.
Yeah, they'll give up.
That's the Chick McGee.
Loss prevention.
Made my nut
That's
this
the
week.
Chick McGee 7-Eleven
Hey, you
manager.
weren't there when those damn kids came over at 11:30 at night, shoplifting and everything wasn't nailed down, okay? You don't know. You weren't there.
But you weren't either. I mean, you were there, but you just were hiding from the customers.
That's right.
Okay. Well,
And you said they knew you were in there, and they would often yell things like, "Let us in."
Oh, yeah. Every now and then I'd forget what time it was, and they'd see the light go out as they were walking toward the store.
Let us in.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Right now,
I was
coming
in the
up,
back.
comedian Greg Warren will be joining us.
We're still letting him call
with
in.
the Warren Report. And what have you got over there?
Raycon earbuds. Raycon's everyday earbuds, the perfect way to tune out all the noise around you and tune into something great. And they make a great Mother's Day gift. She could listen to her favorite Bob and Tom show moments. Their audio quality of the Raycon rivals all the big audio brands you know and love at a price you'll love even more. 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours battery life, seamless Bluetooth syncing. Raycons are up for the task. Raycons optimized gel tips designed to fit every ear ever made, and they are also comfortable, and they will stay in your ears. There's a concept. And Raycon, by the way, offers easy 30-day returns, and they really do make the best Mother's Day gift. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 20% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you, Chick McGee. Thank you, Raycon. And coming up, comedian Greg Warren. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Have to be explained elsewhere. Q95 Night Ranger when you close your eyes. It's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. With Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting it.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun and
people like them.
People enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the third radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to go far.
Tom sits in a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
Oh, I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff with an occasionally rehearsed punchline off mic during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Dr.
Their regular spoof on Dr. Ruth Westheimer features some of their more risque humor.
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married? Well, no, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom's task of filling 20 hours of airtime every week is made easier by several regular characters phoned in by people around town. Nightclub owner Sonny is a favorite.
Great approach.
How are things going on at the track? I know you're running the mystery flesh tent this year.
Everything is going just fine, Dow. I bred that baby up, throw it in some shortening, and serve it up. It's the mystery flesh tent, Dow.
It's located, of course, in Turn 1.
It's right there in Turn 1 where people seem to be the most hungry and the least discriminating.
Other characters are voiced by regular visitors to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Tiger Dog Bardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Good morning, Mr.
Q95
Nixon.
midday personality Jay Baker voices the spoof on Richard Nixon.
Now, do you remember Ronald Reagan visiting the German cemetery over the weekend?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
The media referred to it as the Nazi cemetery. You know, I was the one that put him up to that.
I see.
I said, babes, this is going to be so beautiful for your career. Trust me on this one. I told him, I said, when I was a young boy, I heard the phrase, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. I said, Ronnie, you can't miss a whole field full of dead Nazis. You slide over there, you put the wreath down, the wreath, and you're cruising.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable. And station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old. Yeah.
This is Greg Todd, Channel 6 News.
Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, Bob. Yes. I don't want to say that most of the women that you go out with have questionable morals or anything, but
That'll muddy you.
Wow. Turn that place into mud and farmland, and it'll be great.
Have you run this strategic idea by the people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, it'd save us a lot of money.
This is positively
launching
brilliant.
a massive hydro attack. That's what we're going to do. And,
all of these fire bombs are merely drawing it out. We're helping.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick, and here's Tom with our special guest. We have a special.
There he is. Look at that handsome guy. That's comedian Greg Warren.
Hi, Greg.
Wearing a nice bright red shirt today. Hi, Greg.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
All right.
Good.
Greg, did you get a little sunburn, or is that just the color of your shirt reflecting on your...
Very
I think it might be my shirt. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe I shaved too hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, you look good, man.
Now, speaking of shaving, we were asking this question. Chick McGee has declared that the beard is here to stay.
Beard's not going anywhere, Greg. You need to grow a beard, buddy.
And I was just saying, I don't know if anybody's ever won the Masters except recently with a beard. And the only one I could find was Craig Stadler with a famous mustache many years ago.
I think Abe Lincoln won it one year, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He had the beard without a mustache. That's a weird look.
Yeah.
But,
A lot of people don't pull that off.
No.
Did Wolfman Jack ever play in the Masters?
Yes. 73.
Okay, good.
I met Wolfman Jack, by the way.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not kidding. Were you with me at that?
No.
It was in a buffet line. I met him twice, actually. It was in a buffet line, and he was a rotund gent.
The Wolfman.
He was very, very large, wearing all black, and he had a cape on. And he had that hat that he wore. And he was, after he ate, he was chain smoking filterless cigarettes. So,
did he have the voice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got him saying. I also got him. I recorded him saying hello to us.
Yeah. It was
Hello there.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Wasn't that something, Greg? Want to hear it again?
Something.
Yeah.
Hello there.
It's Wolfman Jack. Hello there.
Real loud.
Yeah.
That's almost terrifying.
Hello there.
Now, I noticed you're back in a hotel room. I know you've got some problems with your house.
Yeah. We're getting meeting with the contractor today, though. We're going to make some moves.
All right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about selling and moving? Ever thought about that?
I don't know. I like where I'm at, Chick. I like the location.
I feel for you, man. You doing okay with this weird transition?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
The thing is, I just don't know what I like as far as I moved in about 20 years ago, and I went on the road, and I've been home about 6 times since then. So,
Yeah.
You know, like, they're the guys wants to know what I want for cabinets and flooring and countertops, and I'm like, I don't know. I guess the good stuff. You know?
I would imagine that's a dangerous thing to say to a contractor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what if I just said, hey, what if I give you a number? That's probably a bad idea, huh?
Oh, like a budget? And
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
So what is it? Was it all water damage?
Yeah, it was all water damage. Yeah.
Man.
Wow. Well, good luck.
You know, there's no
thanks,
better
man.
friend you could have, Greg, than something like this happens to you, and you know you're a little disgruntled about it, and you're down, but deep down you realize, hey, if I had been a little bit more aware, possibly this was my fault. There's no better friend you can have or share your thoughts with than Tom Griswold.
No, Chick, are you saying you think maybe I screwed this up?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Tom could illuminate that area.
I don't even know what happened. I just know you had some water damage, and
it was completely my fault. It was all my fault. It was stupid. I've asked myself this question a couple of times.
Just leave the bathtub on and then leave town, or?
No, I just the toilet was running and I knew it, and usually I just use the plunger and it stops running. But I was doing this report, so I blame you, Tom. That morning, I was like, I'll just do it when I get out of the shower, and I went down to the report, and I did. Then I left for about 5 hours and came back, and it was raining. Yeah,
It is kind of our fault. To where I think Tom might be somewhat financially responsible.
I tell you what, I will buy you a new plunger.
Okay, thanks, man.
I tell you what, I'll buy you a new toilet. You need a toilet. How about that?
I'm gonna get new toilets, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's move on. What is the topic of today's discussion, Greg?
It's an exciting topic. Today we're going to talk about Amtrak.
Oh,
Amtrak. Now that's a train, is that right?
Yeah, it's the train, the passenger train. Before we get started, I was just Googling some Amtrak fares just to see what it costs and whether I would take a trip or not. And there was a little pop-up ad that came, and it was an ad for the world's greatest hiking stick.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I think it was the internet's way of saying, hey, you obviously prefer outdated modes of transportation and going slow. Have you thought about a walking stick?
Aren't you supposed to make your own? Isn't that part of the whole experience?
Making a walking stick?
Yeah, this one was a little bit more, I think it was a weapon. It's like a tactical survival walking stick. It had knives and stuff in it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they were like bragging, like, they don't want you to carry this one.
Okay. They claim it's illegal.
Yeah.
This one you have to sneak through TSA because it's got a big sword in it.
Yeah, you can sneak through TSA or beat them over the head with it. In 1916, if you were going city to city, guys, you were on a train. 98% of the trips, city to city, were on trains. As the 20th century progressed, that changed with the advent of the car, the bus, and the airplane. Things got trains, passenger trains, freight trains still going strong, but passenger trains really declined during the Great Depression. They lost money for the first time. And then they had a little bit of a boom in World War II because they were transporting all the troops, and there was gas rationing too. But after the war, things started going south. It was pretty rough time for trains, passenger trains, once again, in the 50s and the 60s, for a few reasons. Car culture, also some antiquated union rules. Like, it was the union, the railroad union was like, hey, if you travel 100 to 150 miles, that's a full workday. Well, that was based on slow trains. The trains got a lot faster. That took 2 hours. So these guys were clocking in for 2 hours and like, yeah, I'm done. Which affects your bottom line. Also, the postal system used to be passenger trains' biggest customer. Passenger trains would put mail on the back of them, and they switched to airplanes. So that was a huge hit. Imagine this, like, Josh, if you all of a sudden said, I'm done with Red Lobster.
Yeah.
They would take a hit.
They'll feel it. Yeah.
They're going to feel it.
Yeah, I'm going to get called,
Right. Yeah. That's my uncle. I grew up in St. Louis, and Anheuser-Busch Brewery is here, and my uncle would every Christmas would say, I quit drinking, but the brewery called me and said they couldn't make it unless I got back to it.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Augie Bush himself called me, said, you got to get back on the sauce.
We need you, pal.
Yeah. So in 1967, Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad, that was a big one for passenger trains. They got rid of 33 of their 39 trains.
Ooh.
So you can see where things were going. And Congress stepped in 1970 and formed the National Railroad Passenger Corporation, which became Amtrak. Original name, Railpax.
Railpax.
Railpax. Sounds like a disease or something.
It does.
Yeah. And Amtrak is managed as a for-profit company with state and federal subsidies, but it does not profit. If my dad hears this report, he will undoubtedly compare that to the first 5 years of my comedy career.
Always brings
He's making a lot of money at Procter & Gamble. He's making a bunch of money, and then he quit to do this, and he loses money. I mean... You take gigs for $500, and it costs him $600 to get there. I'll tell you another thing. He's not funny.
Thanks, Pop.
Yeah. In the 1970s, Amtrak ordered 492 cars with the distinctive tubular bodies and stainless steel fluting. Flute your flute, Greg. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
The unique rounded appearance, according to the company, was intended to try to emulate the design of an aircraft to attract would-be flyers to ride trains instead.
That'll do it. Yeah. I was...
Guys, it's not that they don't look like trains. It's because it takes 56 hours instead of 2. This is interesting to me. So Amtrak, it's required to operate a national rail line. It has to go across the whole country. That's why it's not profitable. If they just ran in the Northeast, they probably would make a bunch of money. They own those tracks up there on the Northeast corridor from like Boston down to Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever ridden one of those trains?
I have.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All the time. Yeah.
They're awesome, aren't they,
Yeah.
Christy?
Yeah, they're great.
Yes.
Yep.
They have it down.
There's no better way to travel in the Northeast than on an Amtrak train, especially in a Acela train. They go about 100 miles an hour. It's there's lounges and even like the train stations are nice. But they own those tracks. They don't own the rest of the tracks across the country. Those are owned by freight train lines. But the freight rail operators are required under federal law to give dispatching preference to the Amtrak trains.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but they don't.
It's sort of like when a police officer and an FBI guy have to work the same case.
Yes. Yeah. Josh, I've noticed in some of these cop shows, there's tension in that relationship.
Yeah, they often argue over who.
All I know is they got 24 hours to solve the case. It's your gun and your badge.
This is my collar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. So Amtrak began issuing report cards grading each host railroad on how they cooperated with Amtrak.
Okay.
In 2020, Canadian Pacific and Canadian National got an A.
Oh.
BNSF and CSX a B.
Now, did
Union
Canada
Pacific,
get an A as an EH or?
oh yeah, it was an EH.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It was an A. Union Pacific a C+, and Norfolk Southern a D-.
Whoa.
Yeah. I have a feeling those boys down at Norfolk Southern were not all that concerned about that D-.
It doesn't sound like it.
Will you look at this? We got a D- from Amtrak on our report card. What am I going to tell my dad? The Texas Eagle route, that's the longest route, goes from Chicago to L.A.
How long does that take, Greg?
A better journalist would have been able to
I'm sorry.
get that information.
To me, that sounds like a cool trip.
Yeah, a friend of mine just took that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You know who's
They got off in ski country, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was incredibly cool.
Yeah, go through
yeah, you can also you can get off in meth country too.
Oh, really?
Oh, good point.
Yeah. That's an old Dan Chopin joke, he would say, because St. Louis has a little bit of a wine country. He's like, how do you get to wine country? You go to meth country and make a left.
Now, I think you could make the argument that there are better songs about railroads than there are about airplanes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there are some good ones about planes, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
City of New Orleans.
Sure.
Steve Goodman.
Oh, yeah, that's my mom played that song all the time.
Yeah,
that's a great song.
Got the word Kankakee in it. Yeah, there are a handful of good plane songs, but I think train songs win, I think, don't they?
I think you're right. Yeah. I mean, Boxcar Willie alone probably had several.
Oh, his catalog is
You never saw Boxcar Willie, the airplane album?
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. When you're on that Texas Eagle
Where
route,
has Amelia Earhart gone?
Yeah, John Fogerty had
Long
that.
time crashing.
I think John Fogerty had the best airplane song.
What was that?
Put Me in Coach.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't want to ride first class.
No.
He wanted to sit back. He wanted to sit back there with the everyman. You know what I mean?
Josh, I think that might have been a baseball song.
Oh, really?
What, have you ever heard it? You goofball.
All metaphors. It's all
Put me in
explained.
coach.
Yeah.
I'm ready to play.
I'm a man of the people.
He wants to play around with the flight attendants there. And
that is a fine joke.
Thank you.
The Acela, I mentioned Acela. Those are the sort of fast trains in the Northeast, and I just rode one from New York City to D.C. a couple weeks ago. It's awesome. It's nice. It's comfortable. The Acela stands for Acceleration and Excellence. They've been running since early 2000s. They were kind of supposed to be done, though. They were supposed to be done by 2016. Mm-hmm. They should have been decommissioned, but we don't quite have the money to make the new ones. So we're spending like $48 million a year on maintenance for Acelas. Yeah, they're going to be called outdatas pretty soon. And if they let them run too much long, unsafas. Definitely money pittas.
I see.
But the new trains, the Avelia Liberty trains, they're going to go 150.
Whoa.
150 miles an hour. They have had some difficulty passing computer modeling tests. They did finally pass this year on January 13th. They passed on the 14th try.
Okay.
Yeah. I think even that if you at first don't succeed guy would have been like, yeah, at 14, quit.
Yeah.
Maybe back to airplanes. This isn't working.
Yeah. You guys know who is a big train traveler?
Who?
Henry Phillips. Loves it.
Oh,
Really?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Henry and his wife like take vacations, and they get a sleeper car, and they say it's awesome.
He calls himself John Henry Phillips. He's such a train fan.
Another good one
John
that got
Henry
nothing.
worked on the railroad,
Steam,
right?
steam driving man. Right?
Yeah, didn't he finally get beaten out by a machine?
He did. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to bring that up.
Machine killed him. That's what I remember.
I think you're right, Chick.
AI takes another job.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, isn't President Biden a train guy, or was for a long time?
He would commute back to Delaware. Right?
Yeah, he would go up and down on the train.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way you do it, though, out there.
Yeah, sure.
There's a thing called the auto train. It goes from Lorton, Virginia, down to Sanford, Florida. If you want to bring your car, your jet ski, or your small boat, you can take it.
No kidding.
On the train with you. Yeah.
What?
You would think that's a little bit of a super serving. That wouldn't be a lot of call for that sort of thing, but apparently there is.
Wow.
A lot of people up in Lorton have watercraft, Chick.
Yeah, I guess.
And a lot of caskets coming back up.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, there was some sort of freight train crash at one point on that line in 2023. If you were on the auto train, you experienced a 29-hour delay.
Whoa. All right. At what point do you just not get up and walk off it?
Well, if you Google, there's a video of the conductor coming over the loudspeaker saying, "For those of you calling the police, we are not holding you hostage."
Holy cow. Yeah. Man.
Wow. Well, we got to wrap it up, Greg.
In summation,
in conclusion,
it's a very fun way to travel.
And do you still live by one of the main Amtrak hubs in St. Louis?
Yeah, I could walk there.
Yeah.
I mean, I did when I had a place.
Yeah.
Send me the address. I'll get that plunger in the mail for you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
You're welcome. You working this week, Greg?
Yeah, we're in Columbia, Missouri, where I went to school, my alma mater. I'm doing a show Friday night at the Blue Note.
Wow.
All right, very
cool.
good.
We miss you, Greg. Hope to see you real soon, man.
Yeah, I hope to see you guys, man.
Love you, buddy.
I got a nice dry place you can stay.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that.
It's a hotel.
I told you. Look out for it.
Greg, you can stay at my house anytime. You like dogs?
I love dogs.
Oh, good. Then come on over. You can walk them for me.
Allergic to cats, but I love
no
dogs.
cats are allowed. Okay, thank you very much.
Bye,
Comedian Greg Warren. Be sure to watch Greg's specials on TV. They are excellent. One is called The Salesman, and the other is called Where the Field Corn Grows.
Very good.
Right now, there's no field corn growing over there with Chick McGee.
No, sir. I've got Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. Simply Safe has it all. Sensors to detect break-ins, fires, floods, indoor and outdoor high-def cameras to keep watch over your property day and night. Great way to check in on your pets. I do that all the time on my on the app from the smartphone, and backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. And Simply Safe professional monitoring agents are the only ones that can stop crime in real time by talking to intruders through a wireless indoor camera. And they will tell the intruder police are on the way and they are being recorded. Simply Safe, I found out, has no contract and 60-day money-back guarantee. Just try Simply Safe risk-free, and if you don't love it, you can send the system back for a full refund. Simply Safe has given many Bob and Tom Show listeners, and me too, a real peace of mind for our security system. And we want you to have it too. Plus, we've got a deal for you. Get 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Once again, Chick, the man with 11 cameras. He can look at that phone at any time and tell you exactly what's going on at his place.
That's right.
We'll find out what's going on in the world. We have stolen dildos in the news, and also an unusual way to get jet fuel made. And Ace, pizza news coming up. Pat, you got a pizza song for us?
I got 30. Just got to pick one.
Oh, good. Okay, good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom.
That's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back live.
Back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagen.
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. Just before the mic's open, Josh goes, hey, my toilet seat's on the way.
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about it.
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't have conversations.
He didn't speak a word during that break. They kept his headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
You, yes.
I thought it was, Josh, okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail, I assume. What's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer.
Together?
Beer.
Sure,
There you go.
Beer and shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's thinking is, here, you don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh, no, I think he looks like one. And then
Farthest from the truth, but go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, as a conversation starter, hey, my new toilet seats, I just got a thing from Amazon. It's on the way. And then she goes,
I'm sure that's what you would
waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I have a thing.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it? Mm-hmm.
So your new toilet seat, something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking, because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Christy and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my vacuum.
I'm tired of
and so to enter the conversation, you said, wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way.
Because the other day I mentioned that I broke
about it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
I get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
No, you had the under. I would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But then they said I couldn't play because I couldn't violate.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Okay, once again, Josh has put them on over his...
Okay.
Okay, so now in the groin area there is
Well,
a,
that looks ridiculous.
Whoa!
Oh, is she turning it on? Sit back down. Now,
this is why we have HD cameras.
Sadie has the remote control.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? You have it caught in a crack? What's going on back there?
Okay.
Okay, you okay?
Okay, so are you prepared?
Now, Sadie, explain to me how the remote works.
Okay, so up to 20 feet away, which makes it really fun for a Valentine's Day date, out to dinner with your lover,
sure.
a little private. There's 3 different modes. There's manual mode where I can just press a button and it will vibrate.
All right, there we go.
There's ambient mode where you can hold it up to a speaker and it'll pick up the bass from music.
Is that?
Or you can whisper sweet nothings into the mic like this.
Oh, my God.
Can you?
Oh.
Oh, so
Hey,
as she talks, it's vibrating?
Hey there, baby.
That's pretty good.
So she could be in the next room on a phone.
Really? Here, I'm going to step over here.
Oh, okay. Now Sadie's leaving and walking away over to Chick's mic.
All right.
And
oh my God.
Oh, she's whispering.
Talking to him, yeah.
That feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Let me try.
Whisper sweet
Wait a
nothings.
second.
Now I've got to.
It's so...
He's going to be
So what do I
finished.
do? Do I just
No, it's
talk?
already doing it.
Hey, John.
Oh, no.
So it's vibrating to his voice.
What's going on?
It's as though your lips
What's going on?
are up against me.
Oh.
Give it back to Sadie, please.
How about this? Is it? Oh, goodness.
Degenerates, but what a great name to be born in, Kennedy or Rockefeller or something like that. My luck if I was born in money, my last name would be Massengale. My dad, the big douche baron.
The douche baron. Everywhere you go, you got waiters making fun. You want oil and vinegar?
Shut up and bring it. My dad, the big douche baron.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Are you a computer geek?
No. I see. I didn't grow up with computers. That's why children have the advantage. They slip out the womb. They're born with a password.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you look at the ultrasound, you see the sex of the child whose internet provider is going to be.
So you're an email guy then?
Oh, no. Well, I check my email. I never get real emails. They're all junk. I got a junk box, and the junk box is like, look, we don't even have time to sort out this stuff. And it's all burn DVDs, lose weight, consolidate debt, and then be like young teen sluts, whores, triple X. Thousands of it. And then I got a weird one in the middle that says, do you need a birdhouse? And I actually got that. And I'm like, who's the birdhouse guy? And then every day I get this email. Jim, do you want to enlarge your penis?
Yep.
And how did I get on the small Willy email list? That is the real question.
You can't get a regular cheeseburger in L.A. Like, if you get a cheeseburger at a restaurant in L.A., it's always a burger that was happily raised by the owner's barber, Jeff, spelled Geoff.
Of course, yeah.
I just want a cheeseburger. I want a burger made from a cow that was born and raised to be a burger. All right? I don't want a burger with dreams or hope. I want a burger that knew the deal. And I want a cheese that is 40% plastic. All right? I want a cheese that when I poop it out, I poop out a keychain.
This is details coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Pat Godwin. Maybe a song this hour.
Maybe.
Let me check my guitar first. I just knocked it over in the performance room.
Hey, you want to scare 1 or 2 people out there? Happy Tax Day.
Well, it is tax day.
There are a few people going, oh, my God.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
No, you didn't. You hear in the year of an eclipse, you don't have to pay.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I read that. It's on the
Did ya?
it was on the internet.
It
so
probably is.
Must be true, right?
I paid mine early.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
First year in about, 15, 20 years since I'm getting a refund.
That was me last year, believe it or not. I still don't know.
I
how
paid
that
quarterly, and so I'm going to do that from now on.
I pay in quarters.
You know what I do?
I worked hard for this money.
Yeah.
Pay them in pennies. That's what we used to do. Remember that? All them pennies.
I got to file married for the first time in a long time.
Oh,
Boy, that was eye-opening.
Nice. Well, doesn't
I bet.
Well, in Kirsty's case, she checked the box, married again.
Yeah.
Were you married for the entire year?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Well, there has to be.
You don't have to
file
tell
joint.
them. You don't have to tell them you got married.
Yeah. Put on the down low.
No, it's all good.
Okay. There has to be some prorate going on there.
3-hour meeting with the attorney. You know, that's never a
Well,
good day. Tax attorney.
Where do you get divorced? That's really a meeting.
That won't be happening.
Am I right, Tom?
That's right.
Really?
Now,
murder's a better option. You're right.
I thought we would
No, I'm happy.
do a little anti-tax palate cleanser.
Oh, okay.
Hey, babies. Who's that sexy man? Who's that? It's Ace Cosby.
He hit the wrong button.
Okay.
Just go ahead, Ace, like nothing's happened.
Okay.
Son of a
Man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
We all love the old game Pac-Man.
Oh, sure.
No, Pac-Man.
He stopped your premise.
Hate Pac-Man. Hate Miss Pac-Man more.
Hey, Chick, what was Pac-Man's favorite kitchen utensil?
What's Pac-Man's favorite kitchen utensil?
Thank you, Tom. I don't know. A wok.
A waka 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 waka.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I'd go with appliance in that case.
Funny stuff, huh?
Is that an appliance? No.
Oh, you consider a wok a utensil?
Not an
I
appliance.
think appliance implies electrical power.
Yeah.
Oh, would you say a blender is an appliance?
Yes.
It's not much like a wok.
No.
A wok can be used. What if using?
Whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I am so mad at all of you. A wok is an appliance.
A wok is just a pan.
Are you saying
A wok is a pan.
All right, listen to this.
It's a wok a pan.
Is a wok more an appliance or more a utensil?
More utensil.
You are so full of S. I've never been more mad on this show. You are all lunatics.
Well, the good thing is,
how could you? Do you think
this is getting more laughs than the Ace's joke.
What about a colander? Is a colander a utensil or an appliance?
I don't know what category that falls in. Quite
What's the
honestly.
difference between a colander and a wok?
What about
You plug in a wok.
No, you don't.
The hell you guys have lesser woks then.
Our wok, my wok is a pan, like a frying
It goes
pan.
over.
The good ones
goes over the
over a
The good
cooktop.
ones you plug in.
Wait a minute. I think if you're going to get an electric wok, you're talking a whole new ballgame.
Thank you.
I might be on the appliance.
Electric wok is an appliance,
Yes.
but most people's woks
That's
are
the
just a
only
pan.
wok there is.
No, there are pans that you just.
No, it's,
put on
that's,
the-
Those aren't woks.
that's like an electric
I
toothbrush.
guarantee you go into the next Chinese restaurant you see,
Yeah.
the woks are not plugged in.
Then I'm walking out.
They are not. They are
So wait a
not
minute,
plugged in.
you're not stumbling in?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You ever see a walk in the park?
So you have a plug-in
I'm
wok?
walking out.
Plug-in walk.
Wow.
You got plug-in wok money?
That's right, folks. I need you to step up to my game.
Is it immersible? How do you wash your wok?
You don't wash your wok. They're like a cast iron skillet.
Yeah, you season it.
So you got the walk in the bedroom plugged in.
This is so lame. When he cuts out the one bass note, what an idiot.
I am not
That gets your
making this
attention.
up.
That gets your attention.
I love Tom like a brother, or if you want to really examine me, maybe a father figure.
Yes.
I'm not sure. But every break that we've come off of this morning,
Yeah.
Tom has started to, headphones off. Here's what I hate. Every single break.
I see it over here, yeah.
I hate that.
I only have so much time left in this life. I've got to start spreading the news.
Well, then why don't you take the other spin and be positive and say, gosh, I really like that. Or, just change your attitude a little
You're
bit.
asking a dog
Wrong day.
to drive a car. You understand?
Why don't you just drive a car?
Exactly.
You old dog.
You old dog, you.
And I've already decided most people shouldn't be allowed to drive.
I'm with you on that one.
Have you driven anywhere lately?
Oh,
Get off your phone.
It's bad.
I had a guy almost do a head-on collision with me yesterday on the phone. Some guys, I look up,
They're all on their phone.
Yeah,
Everybody's on the phone.
I'm guilty, and I need to apologize to the man that I almost T-boned on
I almost T-boned him.
Thank God he was paying attention because I wasn't. And you know how when you're sitting at a double lane and the one lane goes to turn left?
Sure.
In my head, I could go.
Yeah.
And I started to go, and it was close. I ran a red light bigger than anything, and I am so sorry.
Again, most people shouldn't be allowed to drive.
Yeah.
We'll start with
I
him.
almost followed a guy home because I ran a stop sign.
Yeah.
I totally. And the guy was paying enough attention not to let me cause an accident. And I thought I should follow. I want to follow him home and just apologize.
Then you're going to get shot.
I know. Yeah. But I wanted to apologize and be like, dude.
And I did that too. I wanted to stop it. Like, the guy's I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yes, you just want to apologize.
Oh,
I am so sorry.
I forget, someone had this great idea years ago, which was every license plate should be your cell phone number. So you could call up and say, hey, you're the jackass that just ran the... And then you could go, I'm so sorry. Yes, I am that jackass. Forgive me.
Yeah, it was awful.
Okay.
Horrible.
All right, well, let's get back on topic.
Well, I know what to get you guys for Christmas.
What?
Plug-in walks.
Plug-in walks.
I don't have room for that. Please don't get me one. I can't store another appliance.
Yeah, get me 2 of them so I can crap in one and cover it up with the other. How about that?
It goes on the grill.
See, Ace,
it's a wash.
Ace, I blame you. When we come back, we have a pizza song for Ace.
Oh, boy, when we go to the commercial, we'll all find out what Tom hates this time. Okay.
He's going to hate plug-in walks.
Plug-in walks. Hated that.
I have a proper cooktop. I don't need an extra thing to plug in.
What are you running over there, gas or electric?
Gas, of course.
Of course. Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, chef and worth his.
Ask me.
That's where the walk goes.
Pat, what are you running to your house?
No idea.
Of course. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This
Remember this?
God, I have no idea why you're mad.
It's Josh's new dance.
Is that the safety dance? Ooh, yeah.
You know, so it really, maybe TV is your thing. You are quite the dancer.
Yes, you are.
I mean, for a stout man, you move well.
Yeah.
He couldn't.
No, you're a stout man.
Even elephants have moments of grace.
No, I mean you're a husky fellow.
For a guy who it clearly takes 15 minutes to get out of bed, let alone
Anybody in the room break their toilet seat this weekend?
Oh my God.
for a man who nearly passes out every time he ties his shoe, you certainly can.
No, you really do move well.
Come on, let's go get louder. Just leave him here. Let's just leave him here. We'll go.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Once again, Clayton Anderson, this is called
In the Dark.
Okay, great, go for it.
All right. My baby's got a little secret. She knows I know how to keep it. Ain't trying to tell nobody. She likes it a little bit naughty. She don't mind giving up those kisses. That ain't nobody's business. She's down anytime as long as I keep it in the dark. With her lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. She only lets me love her in the dark. Yeah, she only lets me love her in the dark. Might sound scandalous, but that's how I handle it. 'Cause I know she's mine on mine, just as long as I keep it in the dark. With the lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. Hey! solo time right here.
This is me on the guitar. Thank you.
So I don't even know. Every guy wanna take her home. That ain't what's going on. No, no, no. She's right here by my side. Going home with me tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She likes to keep it in the dark. With her lights down low. Nothing but her high heels. Talking about a smoke show. She got my number. We keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. With her lights down low. Nothing but her high heels. Talking about a smoke show. She got my number. We keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
How good is that?
Sitting back down to Bedford.
Clayton Anderson, that's great.
That's a hit.
Really cool.
Yes.
That song is a hit.
Nice.
At 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
I left work early, drove right home. Didn't know you'd be here. Well, now that you are, there's only one thing I'd like you to do, my dear. Honey, pull up my skirt, undo my blouse, peel off my pantyhose. Baby, take off my bra and my spiked heels. Honey, take off all of my clothes. Take them all off, baby. Honey, pull down the shades, turn down the lights, lock up all of the doors. If I catch you wearing my clothes again, honey, I will file for divorce. Bob, that skirt doesn't even go with that blouse. Now put on this apron and go do the dishes.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
What do crocodile dung and
All right.
beaver testicle tea have in common?
Beaver testicle
Wait a minute.
tea.
Now, what kind of bag do you use when you're making the tea?
It already comes in one, but that's another story.
Aren't people happy with just a nice Earl Grey?
I love the Irish breakfast.
Oh,
Both were used as contraceptives. It's a bit of a trivia that can be learned at the History of Contraception Museum at Case Western Reserve University.
All right, kids.
Hey, listen, we were going to go to Disney World, but those plans fell through. We're going to go to the
History of Contraception Museum.
More than 650 items are in the collection at the one-of-a-kind museum. Visitors will find rows of cervical caps, while condoms are on display near the douches.
A jaunty cervical cap.
The Cleveland School's chief curator, James Edmondson, says there could be an initial giggle factor, sure, when visiting the Birth Control Museum, but he says there is a serious side to the collection.
There's actually a douche wing.
Apparently so.
The Jungle Cruise is an awful ride there, by the way. Don't ever.
Yeah.
I think I left my lunch in the douche wing. I'll be right back.
I actually I have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
He just gave you a waka waka.
Here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Now, we have pizza news. Pat, are you ready?
Yep.
But, wait a minute.
We have Reno.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's Reno. I didn't see him. There he is up there.
Good morning, my friend.
On the big screen.
Hi, Reno.
What's going on?
Well, Reno, you may have to trim your beard because Josh, as you can see, Josh cut his way back. Maybe.
Summer beard.
Look at him. He looks sporty.
Thank you. Yes.
Looks
Yeah, looks good, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Now, I know you're a golfer, Reno. I was trying to figure out who the first man to win the Masters was with facial hair. And it looks like, was it Craig Stradler?
Craig Stadler had that walrus mustache.
But
yeah, he had a stash.
Yeah.
The beard, was it John Rahm? I mean, John Rahm had one last year. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pretty recent phenomenon.
Yeah. As Chick McGee declared earlier, the beard is here to stay.
Beard's here to stay, and Reno looks like the guy who comes out from behind the counter and goes, "We lost your keys." I don't know where the hell they are. I'm going to lunch.
In my hand.
Yeah, as soon as I get back from lunch, I'll look for them again. But
I guess your car is going to stay here at the airport.
Yeah,
for a while.
Did it have a whistle on it?
Yeah. Oh, damn it! I found one with a whistle.
Reno Collier is our guest. And Reno, sorry, I didn't realize you were up there. I didn't see you because coming up in a few minutes, we have a pizza song, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Because we have pizza in the news. Do you want to explain why pizza's in the news?
Why is pizza in the news? Because a Canadian man says he is being harassed with hundreds of dollars worth of pizza. Justin Rabicki told CTV News that it all started back in November when orders from a restaurant known as Pizza 73 were getting delivered to his home, even though no one had ordered them. He later found that the pizzas had been ordered in his name with his email address. When Mr. Rabicki called Pizza 73's head office to tell them to cancel any further orders made under his name, pizzas started coming in from Domino's. He has changed his phone number and email. The pies keep on coming. He's unsure who might be behind the prank, but suspects it might be a disgruntled former co-worker. And now police are involved and are investigating the matter.
Now, when that happened to you, Josh, didn't you call up and say, hey, could you also throw in some breadsticks?
Well, I faked it, of course. I said, my kids, you want breadsticks, right? Yes. I'm sorry, my kids want breadsticks. You're going to have to.
Can I throw in a Canadian joke there?
Sure.
That's a crazy story, but it's Trudeau.
Trudeau.
Whoa.
Suck on that,
Ace. Well, we'll get to our pizza song, Pat, coming up in a few minutes. We're going to talk to Reno right now. Reno, what's the latest? What's happening in your life?
Well, I listened to Greg Warren's beautiful piece on trains this morning, and I have one too.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Sure.
A little country fried take on kind of a train feel.
Okay.
So I remember as a kid, a train hobo would occasionally get loose in our town.
Get loose.
Standing on a street corner shouting conspiracy theories about the future. We'd write them off as being crazy, and they'd yell with conviction and seem to passionately believe what they were shouting. Usually with people walking the other way, clutching their purse, or even an occasional snide comment. So let's go back now and see if these hobos were crazy or actually predicted the future.
Oh.
So number one, the commie bastards are taking over. Now, to all you young people, commie was a slang term for people that wanted to take over the freest country in history. Our minds didn't have to be word police back then, constantly worrying before speaking. Don't say that. You're going to upset a 17-year-old. We were free back then, you see. You said something. You said something, and if you didn't get punched in the face, you just kept saying it. It was a much simpler time. So was the hobo correct? The fact that I just had to explain freedom of speech says yes. Hobo 1, us 0. Next, the spaceships are coming. I think we owe an apology to every person that got run out of town for believing in spaceships. In the old days, rednecks used to say they got sucked up through a light into a ship, and some green guys went full dental exam on their stink eye.
Oh.
Now, first of all, you notice the word I didn't say, Josh, because I'm not allowed to.
That's right.
I went with stink eye.
Yeah, which is somehow way worse. But I don't make the rules.
I don't either. I just live by them. Now, first of all, the aliens must think our breath is terrible. I'm sorry. And secondly, with the stigma, it's tough to get confirmation. the government has confirmed the UFOs, but since we live in a society that won't punish the Epsteins, Nickelodeon producers, or P. Diddy, telling the police that a green dude pulled your zipper lizard on the Millennium Falcon, well, I think that'll just punch your ticket to the nut house. But the ships are real. Hobos 2, us 0. Next, the government's tracking us and listening to our conversations. So listen, when I was in college, I remember my roommate being convinced our phone was tapped. He'd call people looking for weed. He'd talk in code like, hey, dude, can I get half a can of those kind green beans for 45 cents? You, sir, my green grocer. Throw in a quarter can of that cream of mushroom soup, too. I'm making Christmas casseroles over here. Now, if it was tapped, I'm quite sure they wouldn't need to hire Native American code breakers to figure that out. But now they do know everything about us through our phones. Google it. Watch what starts attaching itself to your algorithm. Put stink eye and zipper lizard in your search engine and watch the games begin. So to me, the hobos pulled a hat trick. Hobos 3, us 0. Now, the most famous one was the end is near. Well, if they're right about that, we better figure out a way to start getting right with each other. Look at the news. Everyone's just still arguing and flipping out. The world's upside down, acting like spoiled children. I want this. I need this. Give me this. If there's one thing history's taught us, united we stand and divided we fall. Maybe it's time we set aside our differences, look past the petty, stop making small things big, and realize we have more in common than we actually realize. I remember as a 10-year-old boy, there was a hobo in our town. And on a sunny Sunday morning, he looked me dead in the eye, grasping a bottle of wine, and said, "No, you can't have a sip of this. You'll end up in treatment." Damn it. Undefeated.
Undefeated.
I'm Reno Collier, and that's my country fried take.
Very nice, Reno.
4-zip.
Yeah. 4-zip.
Thank you, Reno. You working this week, Reno?
Not this week, but the 27th, I'm at the Island Event Center in Welch, Minnesota with Larry the Cable Guy. Then I'm in Panama City, and then off to Frankfort, Indiana, and Lima, Ohio.
All right.
So I hope people can come see me. Yeah, man.
All right, we'll get those dates and get them all posted. Thanks, Reno.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week, everybody.
You too, Reno. See you, buddy.
Trim the beard. Okay. Now.
Leave his beard alone.
Okay. Pat, you ready with that pizza song in a few minutes?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Why didn't he just do it?
Good morning.
Boy, somebody got bossy. Runs red.
Well,
here's the thing. It's not about now, Chrissy. It's about what's coming up.
Well, we've been talking about pizza. So
Runs red lights.
Coming up.
I did. God, I'm so grateful for that, man. I was so embarrassed.
Okay, Pat.
Totally wasn't
I guess
paying attention.
someone wants a pizza song. Do I get to pick which one?
1 through 30. How does that sound? I've updated most of them.
I just give you a
so-
number?
Yeah, just a number.
Well, let Ace do it since Ace is the pizza guy.
Sure.
9.
Number 9.
Oh, hold on. Let me. That's Sly. Let me go to the piano. Hold on.
Okay.
Is that right?
I love crust, mozzarella, and sauce. Papa John's, Domino's, don't mind the cost. I love my pizza with extra cheese. The pepperoni, sauces, onions, spread that please. Every day's pizza. Sing it with me now one time. Every day's pizza. Here we go. It's going to get fun. There is a deep dish. Put it on your wish list. The breakfast one's a lot of fun. Grab it when you're on the run. Different pies, different times. Every day's pizza. That's high. We're having pizza on a Saturday. It doesn't matter what you say. Thursday's anchovy while listening to Bon Jovi. Cold pizza and cartoons and Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Makes no difference what day it is. That's high. Every day's pizza.
Oh, very nice.
Must have been a cheese pizza, apparently. A lot of cheese on that. Thank you very much, Pat. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about helping you out and getting therapy, accessing therapy in a much easier way. because help yourself get feeling better. And setting healthy boundaries in your social life, et cetera, improving your coping skills with therapy. And what BetterHelp is all about is hooking you up with a therapist, and the therapy is done online. So it's a lot more convenient, a lot more flexible. In fact, you start online by filling out a questionnaire, then you'll be linked to one of some 35,000 plus licensed therapists that are working with BetterHelp, and it gives you an opportunity to access that therapy, as I said, online. So you can do it like a phone call, you can do it like it's a Zoom call with the cameras on, or you can do it just texting back and forth. It's up to you. And that's the beauty of BetterHelp. It's a way to get you comfortable with therapy and also make it a lot more convenient. You do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be, whenever you want to be doing it. Find out what I'm talking about by logging on to BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off that first month. So find your social sweet spot with BetterHelp. Once again, that's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Once again, do it today, knock 10% off the first month. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. When we come back with more of the show, we'll be talking about jet fuel in the news and the Golden Bachelor toast already. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff. Guest in the studio, Joe DeVito, single man. How old are you, Joe? You said
48.
Wow, 48 and single.
Yeah, wow. Tell me about it.
Do you want to be married?
My attitude seems to be traveling around the room. I kind of like it.
Do you want to be married?
You know what? I'm in the throes of a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I'm a few weeks into it, and I recently was involved with someone and it didn't work out, and it made me realize when I was young, I was like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get tied down. Mm-hmm. And now my mindset is, who can I trick into marrying me?
Sure. Do you watch a lot of porn?
You know, I'm backing off on that, and I'll tell you why. Because I've lived and I've learned I don't like it realistic. I like some fantasy in it because it ruins them. I was watching one the other day, and the theme was teenage Asian girls, and it was too realistic. Halfway through, her mom made her take a violin lesson, and it really ruined the mood.
Oh, boy.
That's what I get for renting Tiger Teens.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Just in case you were wondering, Cool Whip is winning. Cool Whip is winning over Ready Whip in our survey. It's 31%. Unbelievable. 31% Ready Whip and 69%.
Yeah! Nobody else votes. The voting is done.
You see, baby.
All right. We understand. We understand where everyone's body parts are. Thank you very much.
That's
Sitting
how
or
you
standing
do.
or
You're
lying
the
down.
yin, I'm the
All right.
yang. Now take my big fang, put it right.
All right, we got it.
Now, good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I got to get off before I get in trouble. But, Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling. Do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has been.
Can you do? Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jody. Get in the car, Jody. Please get in the car.
It's not Jody. It's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
I made a boom boom.
He's asking me what he should do.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep telling him cheating is like growing pot.
Like growing pot?
You can do it and get away with it, but you can't ever tell anyone.
Ever. Anybody.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
I ate a pie in a car.
By myself. The apple pie that we had, it was so thick and beautiful. I just ate it like a piece of pizza.
Wait a minute. So you ate a pie by cutting it into triangular pieces and eating it one by one?
Like
what a weirdo!
Like a pizza.
No, like without a fork is what I meant. You pick it up and you eat it like a piece of pizza. You dick.
All day, all night, all Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy's here and Pat and Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
Got your needle nose pliers? What are you doing that for?
Taking off this lid so I can put some ice in this.
Is that right?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, that's okay. Y'all situated?
Thank God, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Ready to go.
All right.
Okay. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. Got anything for us?
Yes, I have something very important for you. The vote.rockhall.com website. Vote.rockhall.com website. Be sure and vote today. It's the last day to vote for your Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominee. Peter Frampton, friend of the show, is currently in second place behind Dave Matthews. So we encourage you to vote. Why are you laughing, Ace?
Does the you heard Tom said about Dave earlier.
Does the vote have any actual significance or meaning?
Not really. Well, yeah, I mean, I think they really do take that into consideration, yes.
Who are the top? Does it give you the top five?
I have the top five. Dave Matthews Band, Peter Frampton, and Foreigner. They're all like real close in the 1, 2, 3. And then down a ways, Ozzy Osbourne, and then Cher rounds out the top five.
All right.
I don't.
You're not a fan of Cher?
I don't care.
I'm more of a fan of Cher than I am Foreigner.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah.
You don't like
Foreigner is one of those bands that I know that I'm way in the minority, but I just don't.
I remember when Feels Like the first time came out. I thought, hey, this is cool. What is this? But that was about
Foreigner.
it.
That great sax in the song "Urgent"
for me.
Oh no! Urgent's one of my least favorites.
Really?
No kidding.
Yeah, but that's okay.
And they sold that. They sold that to an adult diaper company.
They were.
See, he wasn't really trying to forward the conversation at all.
Josh and I were talking off the air.
Yes.
Can you name in order the last 10 places you've urinated?
No, because nobody worries about their bodily functions.
So
like
let's
you
say the
do.
last 9 out of 10 times I urinated was at my house. That doesn't count. You want to know?
That's fine. No.
Oh,
which room?
Do you keep a bathroom diary?
Dear diary.
Today.
Boy, this is going to be a big one.
Unfortunately, it was the living room's turn.
Not in the living room.
Boy, talk about intros.
Traffic and weather together coming up on the 10.
You don't like this?
I don't, but that's okay.
Man.
You know what? It's not okay.
I get why people like it. It's just not.
Well, and for me, I was in my late teens, early 20s, so the song was really.
I don't hate Jukebox Hero.
Oh.
And then there's a slow song that they do that I like, but I can't remember the name.
Love Is?
I don't know yes, what Love Is, I really like that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm on the opposite side of that.
Yeah.
Okay. No, so I'm sorry. Who else is in the top group over there for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Well, we talked about the top 5. 1, Dave Matthews. 2, Peter Frampton. 3, Foreigner. 4, Ozzy. 5, Cher, as of right now.
And barely in at number 6.
Our love is alive. No. Susie doesn't make the list.
Susie's not going to make the list?
Number 6 is Lenny Kravitz.
That's a tragedy.
Number 7, Kool and the Gang. 8, Mariah Carey. 9, Sinead O'Connor. 10, Oasis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's top 10 is all you need.
Okay.
So vote.
But it means nothing?
.rockhall.com. No, it does mean something. They do take that into a serious.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they do select a fan favorite. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Well, we'll see.
Yep, we will see. They should have the winners announced by the end of the month, I believe.
Francis seems like a no-brainer.
Exactly.
Right?
Should have been in a long time. It's insane he's not already.
One of the biggest selling records of all time.
Yeah.
I thought he might have been in with Humble Pie, but apparently that's not the case. So
it's nuts. That
he's
not
not
sense.
Absolutely crazy.
Vote.
All right.
Vote. Hey, McDonald's has installed some new unusual billboards in the Netherlands. These billboards.
Hey, it's time for a Big Mac.
Actually, it's an odor, Chick.
It smells like a Big Mac time.
You're close. The plain yellow and red billboards give off the distinct aroma of
French fries.
McDonald's French fries, correct.
This is very smart.
Yeah, this is a great idea.
The billboard strategically placed within 700 feet of McDonald's restaurants.
If they did this here, it would cause a stampede.
Well, they did. They tried it with another product.
They did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Summer's Eve.
Oh.
Well, that's
before long,
it was problematic.
No one's going to believe
people thought that
anything
they were selling tuna sandwiches.
Yeah, people ran to Long John Silver's.
there you go.
Hi, I'm here for the shrimp and more.
No. Sir, that's a Summer's Eve billboard, sir.
These billboards allow passersby to take advantage of any cravings they get from the French fries smell.
Well, from my McDonald's, that one that smells like a broken ice cream machine.
That's
I bet that does upset you a lot.
There's a whole website
for
that now.
Yeah, there's an app, so you don't have to waste your time. You know in advance.
When I worked at the movie theater, we wouldn't start popping the popcorn until right before the rush, right before people started coming in. You get them smelling it. They got to buy.
Hey, and did you save the popcorn from the night before and then give it to people in the first, like at the matinee?
No.
Sweeping it off the floor and stuff.
No, the popcorn that was left over, we actually gave to a guy that we called Birdman because...
Birdman. This guy outside the theater.
Birdman was this very...
I'm the Birdman.
This very old man, and he would come in and, as we were cleaning up the theater, closed and...
Hey, boy, you got my popcorn.
And he claimed that he gave it to the birds.
He probably lived on that.
He may have lived on it.
That's right.
Did he have an odor?
He did not have an odor, but he looked like he did. Yeah. He was very... You know what? He wasn't very nice, and actually one of my...
He wasn't very nice.
And I was fine with it, but one of my managers was like, "I'm not giving to Birdman anymore. He doesn't say thank you. He doesn't. He doesn't. He's not. He gets mad if we don't have enough. Like because sometimes it was we sold most of the popcorn,
he had a
so it
busy
was a
night.
smaller bag, and he would complain.
Oh my goodness!
One manager refused to give to Birdman.
And how's his car?
Yeah.
Speckled with Birdman.
Did the boiled eggs he shoved in the exhaust make an odor? Wow.
Yeah, I'm always convinced some movie theaters, they save the popcorn because the matinee popcorn sometimes is not that good.
Oh, okay. We can also take it home sometimes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
She can't comment on any popcorn.
What do
she
you mean?
never
I love
uses
it.
butter. Never.
That doesn't make the popcorn bad.
Far less. Far
So this scented billboards, I wonder if this would be legal.
What do you mean legal?
Oh, here in the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean, could you
I don't know.
Why would they be illegal?
I don't know. Could be distracting.
Well, if you just go by certain restaurants, you can smell
Sure.
their burgers or the one
Would
by
there be
our
a
house.
limitation? I mean, what could you put up there?
Well, isn't the only thing you have to worry about a billboard is not too busy? It doesn't distract drivers, I would think, right?
Yeah, I mean, in some places, those electronic ones are not legal on the roads.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But if you got your window up like a good American, no matter what the temperature is, your windows are up.
I bet it can permeate. I bet it can go in.
Go
you
in
can smell it
in
through
the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
You're gonna, the guy next to you smoking the reefer, you don't pick up on that?
No, and I don't hear the bass. And
Boom, boom, boom. Or as I call it, probable cause. It's the new album from B. Diddy.
Chick, I don't know if you...
Probable cause is a cool name for an album.
I don't know if you heard this story because you weren't here Friday. The Golden Bachelor, Gary Turner, and his wife, Teresa Nist, divorcing 3 months after getting married. Turner, 72.
You mean the show's a fraud? Oh, what a stunner.
Told Good Morning America, quote, Teresa and I have had a number of heart-to-heart conversations, and we've looked closely at our situation,
The something borrowed was the marriage certificate.
our living situation, and so forth, and we've kind of come to the conclusion mutually that it's probably time for us to dissolve our marriage.
I didn't like that she snores, and she doesn't like that I'm gay.
Or have no money. The couple were married in a televised ceremony in January after meeting on the first season of the hit reality show. Golden Bachelor was very popular in the ratings, and now they're going to be bringing back the Golden Bachelorette.
Do they have
although
to give
she has not been announced.
Do they have to give the gifts back?
Yes, she does. They do have to give the rings back. I did read that.
Oh, I
over
meant
the
like,
weekend.
didn't people give them wedding gifts?
Oh, I don't know about
Will
that.
they get her to be the Golden Bachelorette?
No.
Huh.
I think it was the.
It's got to be one of those women.
I think
right?
it's the one that was down to 2, and the girl he didn't pick, the girl from
Yeah, they
Minnesota.
usually give the runner-up a...
Yeah, I think she's going to be the Golden Bachelorette, but I don't know. That's my.
It
guess.
was a huge hit.
Sure was.
Not my house.
Is anyone shocked?
No.
Okay. Not my house.
One of the sticking points was that she didn't want to quit her job to move.
Yeah, because she makes all the money.
Dude, that's awesome.
Well, I thought
You would love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would happily be a kept man.
So he wasn't a millionaire? Has that not happened? No? Huh.
Not if you read about him.
That's Who Wants to Marry Joe Millionaire.
Joe Millionaire.
Remember that?
That's a show?
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
God.
that was a show, yeah.
God, could we find out who's watching these and not let them vote? Is there a way to do that? Do we have that technology?
Tom. X-nay on the Ace. Ace lives for those shows.
I think
Al Jackson's a big fan.
don't let them vote. Ergo.
Al Jackson was on one of those shows.
Yeah, he was on Blind Date.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, he was.
He should
Here's a
be
story
president
for you,
then.
Josh.
Yes.
The Loch Ness Center in the Scottish Highlands is asking NASA to lend their expertise in a new hunt for Nessie.
It's a new hunt.
Uh-huh.
NASA won't. They're too
I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of the old hunts, aren't you? Let's go to a new hunt.
I want a new hunt.
What a friend.
One that won't make me sick.
No, you don't want to go on a sick.
You got a rhyme scheme there. That's a little troublesome.
According to the
you gotta pause.
Independent,
So why would NASA participate in this
They won't.
ridiculous?
They're too corrupt.
No, they're
in the pockets of.
That's right. They're a big government.
First of all, if it's NASA, there's an America in NASA, right?
No.
National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The nation in question is America.
I think it's adorable that your beliefs when you were 11 years old are still holding firm.
We 7.
According to
Deke
the
Slayton, Wally Schirra, my men.
According to The Independent, the latest search will take place on the 90th anniversary of the first organized surface watch of Loch Ness from May 30th to June 2nd.
Sure.
Amy Todd, marketing manager for the Loch Ness Center,
does important work,
said they hope NASA researchers can offer their expertise, including some advanced imaging technology that could be used to scan the loch.
That's the key here.
What if it's just a guy in a snorkeling outfit?
Okay.
Here, we're going to find it. Optimism is high.
Flip.
I am fully in favor of NASA participating with Santa Claus every year. And NORAD.
Yeah, that's important.
That's important work.
Uh-huh.
But this is ridiculous. NASA should be focused on finding Bigfoot in America because it's an American
But
organization.
how many, when confronted with absolutely irrefutable, hard evidence, you would still say, no, there's no such thing as Loch Ness.
Any scientist will tell you there's no such thing as the Loch Ness Monster. There couldn't possibly be.
And why are they saying that? Who's paying them to say that?
The latest
Who wins if Nessie is...
Well, the Chamber of Commerce has created this monster, and it's nice.
What about Champy? Nobody ever talks...
nobody talks enough about Champy.
Champy. Yeah.
Who's Champy?
Lake Champlain. There's a monster up there, too.
I did not know
Nobody
that.
talks about him.
Nope. This latest call to find the cryptid comes a year after one of the biggest searches of Loch Ness with a hydrophone capturing mysterious underwater noises.
This phone can work underwater.
Mysterious sounds of a guy.
Hear me?
Mysterious sounds of a guy at the next dock farting into a speaker.
Have you ever encountered anything where you were absolutely sure that could and it did happen, and I don't think that's ever happened, or you certainly haven't admitted it.
Something unexplainable,
and when it was explained, like if you ever heard the real explanation for the Kennedy assassination, would you believe it? If it wasn't Oswald.
Well, I've read extensively about it. Clearly it was Oswald, and I think
I've read extensively about you. It's like a cheap cop.
We live in a culture. We live in a culture in which the truth has no significance or meaning anymore. To most people, they just believe what they believe. And by God, I'm going to keep believing it.
I'm talking about Oswald.
Okay. When they find Loch Ness, I'll hand you $100.
No, they found Loch Ness. When they found Nessie,
Find the
there's very compelling evidence that Loch Ness exists.
I'm not even sure that's true.
Well, I've been there. I put my feet in it.
A plesiosaur or whatever, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be? Some sort of weird...
Right. And it's
they're finding undersea creatures all the time, Tom.
We need to be exploring the oceans and the locks.
The key is in the locks.
The key is in the locks?
Yes.
Okay. That's an interesting word, isn't it?
Lock?
Yeah.
Like the kind you can eat?
Sure. You got
the kind
those.
you can secure a locker room with.
No, that's
the kind you can swim in.
Yeah, the kind you can comb.
Locks.
It's not bagel and lock.
It's locks.
It's locks.
I just said locks.
LOX,
But
yeah,
that's-
right? Yeah.
Is that a homophone or a homophone?
What'd you call it?
What is that when the words...
I will not let you sit here and be accused of being a homophone. I will let them call whoever they want.
You can dictate all you want, you homophone.
What is the word? You know what I'm
My
talking about.
underwater phone.
Homonym.
Homonym. Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
No, homonym is like grits, only. Oh, no, that's hominy. Wait a minute.
What's a
Hominy. Such a low.
What's a homophone?
What's a homophone? It's what Elton John calls his buddies.
Hello, baby, hello.
The landline at Liberace's house.
Oh, that's a good song, too.
So sorry.
Oli.
Okay.
Have you seen my wig?
All right. So sorry.
What a mess.
So NASA's not going to waste our money X-raying the lock, are they?
I don't think it's our money anymore, right? Wasn't it?
Would that make
it's
you
all
mad
private now,
if Deke Slayton came out and said, well, this is exciting?
Well, now that would be
Buzz
hard to
Aldrin, he
do.
thinks there's aliens out there. He said that.
I hope we never find Nessie because it's going to be put through experiments and all kinds of things.
Oh, yeah, they're going to
leave that
alive
door.
for 300 years.
Camera right up the old chute. That's what we need.
Well, we found it and immediately cut it out.
Hopefully there's another one.
They're bound to be one.
There's bound to be one.
This guy had to have a mommy and a daddy Loch Ness monster.
Let me tell you about Simply Safe, the design it yourself, install it yourself, do it yourself home security system. I've done this. I did this 5 or 6 years ago. I got Simply Safe rolling. I've had a couple updates and new base systems. And, it's unbelievable. Simply Safe.
They got all kinds of stuff. They got the alarm for your the smoke alarm, the carbon monoxide detector, and very important, especially recently, depending on where you live, the sump pump.
The sump pump sensors to detect break-ins, fires, floods, indoor and outdoor high-def cameras. Simply Safe, they keep watch over your property day and night, and you can check on your pets. Backed by 24/7 professional monitoring for less than $1 a day. Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can stop crime in real time. This system allows Simply Safe agents to talk to intruders through the wireless indoor camera and will tell the intruder police are on their way and they're being recorded. No contract from Simply Safe ever. It's a 60-day money-back guarantee. Try Simply Safe risk-free, and if you don't love it, send the system back for a full refund. Simply Safe has given us and many Bob and Tom Show listeners real peace of mind, and you can grab some too. Plus, we have a deal for you. Get 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. When we come back, it'll be our history lesson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Well, looks like we got dumped. No.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, our girls have left us, so I'd like to say just one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Oh, blow me a kiss. Come on and blow me.
A kiss like you mean it.
Blow me.
A kiss right now.
I really can't remember anything as hard as this. So blow me.
Blow me a kiss. Wow.
Some things in life are hard to swallow.
She couldn't take it all, Dean.
She couldn't handle everything.
Who could? But if she comes back tomorrow, I'll be shooting my wad on flowers and the rain, honey. Blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go.
And always think about me as you're going down
your list.
And blow me.
Blow me a kiss. I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
Yeah, I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her neck and her shoulders.
Yes, sir. But I'll miss her head most of all. Rock out, fellas.
Swinging them, Pally.
Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go. And if you wanna come home, honey, that's okay.
Just grab a hold of this.
And baby, blow me. Baby, won't you blow me? Blow me a kiss.
Oh,
hi, Miss
Melvin.
Oh, Pally.
I'll miss your arms and your elbows. Woo! Fantastic.
Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra.
Amazing.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you
All right,
later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Hey, Captain, how are you?
Captain, how are you?
We're doing great. We doing a lot of experiments up here.
Yeah, we're just reading about the one involving the frog.
The South African clawed frogs. The eggs are about to hatch any moment now, aren't they?
Very excited. As a matter of fact, it looks like they might be hatching about now.
Oh, good.
You people might be the first ones on Earth to hear what's going on.
Well, great.
There they come.
This is exciting.
Some little critter coming out of there. Let's see what's going on here.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray, dear Lord, my soul to keep. And if I should die before I wake, I pray, dear Lord, my soul to take. But the prayers don't make me sleepy. I lay here tossing and turning with a fire down below that just keeps on burning. I could do what I think is natural, but one of my biggest fears are my dearly departed grandmother's words still ringing in my ears. You can't get to heaven with your hand on your no-no place. Your no-no's not a playground. Stay in a state of grace. You can't get your wings. Sing heavenly psalms. You'll just go blind with hairy palms. No, you can't get to heaven with your hand on your no place. Remember now, all your dead relatives are watching. Oh, religious piece.
Eyebrow dandruff. That's disgusting. Is that a thing?
I'm not proud of it.
Why would you bring that up on the air?
I didn't. It was Christy did. It was said in confidence off the air.
Yeah. Don't ever say eyebrow dandruff in front of a potential lover.
No. Hey, look, ladies. If I'm on top, you might get sprinkled on.
Well,
let it snow.
If you're on top, I'll just let everybody else finish that.
Oh, I see. If you're on top, you got about eight seconds to live. Is that it?
I wouldn't say 8.
If you're on top, Godspeed to your ribs, ladies. Is that what we're getting at?
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney.
McGee.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello. Tom, do you have today in history at your fingertips?
I have not even looked. What day is today?
Not even looked.
April 15th, tax day.
Oh, my gosh, it's my mom's birthday.
Today?
Something, yeah.
Jump right today.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Born in 1979, Josh's mom.
A year after me.
Which is really cool.
That's interesting. I'm now youngest person ever to be pregnant. Because it had to be your older brothers. And then you. Tom, today in history, go.
I have questions.
Okay, I got answers. I'm not saying they're truthful.
1425, happy birthday, Leonardo da Vinci.
Which means the Vinci.
Did his friends call him?
Leo?
Lenny.
Leo?
Lenny.
Lenny?
Lenny.
Lenny.
Okay.
Maybe his pot guy called him Nardo. Maybe.
Call him Leo.
Yo, Nardo. Hey, Nards.
No.
I know he was hated by waiters.
Why is that?
Because they'd make everybody sit in the same side of the table. Very annoying. Let's see now. Actress Emma Thompson.
Oh, lovely. Wonderful.
She is nice. She's nice. And a friend of the show, actor, painter, Tom Wilson.
Oh, Tom Wilson, huh?
The guy played Biff.
Yeah.
In the Back to the Future movies. In fact,
all the Biffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got a song from Tom talking about the Back to the Future movie.
This is just a song. Everyone has a lot of questions for me, Back to the Future stuff. Right. So I just wrote a song to save everyone a lot of time.
Oh, good.
When I'm flying in a plane or I'm on the street, there's a lot of friendly people that I like to meet. They shake my hand and never ask my name, and they start asking questions that are always the same. Hey, what's Michael J. Fox like? He's nice. What's Michael J. Fox like? He's a nice guy. What's Michael J. Fox like? Look, he's an alien. Just stop asking me the question. I went to the bar mitzvah of my nephew Josh. Now I'm not Jewish, but I like to nosh. Put on my yarmulke, started to pray. When the rabbi leaned over and I heard him say, hey, was that real manure? No, it wasn't. Was that real manure? No. Was that real manure? Look, it's a movie. Just stop asking me the question. Can we take your picture? Come on, look mean. Would you call my friend a butthead on his answering machine? Hey, questions, just fill my head. I went to my doctor. My doctor said, hey, Tom, what does a key grip do? He sets up lights. What does the best boy do? Help the key grip. What does a producer do? I don't know. Stop asking me the question. Do you all hang out together? No, we don't. How's Crispin Glover? I never talked to him. Back to the Future 4, not happening. Stop asking me the question. Hey, who's the nicest famous guy you know? Adam Sandler. Who is the biggest jerk? Gary Busey. How much money do you make? More than you do. So stop asking me the question.
Tom Wilson, Biff from Back to the Future. He's also a very fine painter.
Yeah, he's cool. It's cool stuff.
Yeah, and does a lot of voiceover stuff. And
was he a nice guy?
Very nice.
Yes. Yeah, cool.
Very nice.
I'd like to meet him.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to today's date in history. This is sad.
Oh.
1865, President Lincoln dies.
How'd that happen?
He was
Will
shot.
Smith slapped him really hard.
Boy.
Are you still watching Manhunt on Apple?
Yeah,
Apple
me
Plus?
too.
I have not. I watched the first episode, and I'm letting it simmer a little bit.
I think we only there's only one more to be released.
Is there only 7 or something? Or
It's
6?
some of the best acting. The
7
guy
or
that
8?
plays Booth is
I think
astonishing.
The guy who plays Booth is also in Masters of the Air, which is also on Apple TV, and he's great in that.
Irishman, I think, actually.
How do we know he's good?
Don't know.
We don't know what Booth was like.
True.
How do we know he's doing a good impression?
Do whatever he wants.
You're right.
Yeah, Friday the last one drops, so you'll be able to watch it this weekend.
Don't watch it, Josh.
I'm
getting like Chick now. If you like it, I'll have to.
There's nothing I don't like. You get into a show, and then at the end of it, come in for next week. That's old TV. Just give me all of them so I can watch them. It's up to me.
Yep. Well, in any event.
Thank you, Netflix. You're still doing that.
A sad birthday. 1912. What happened? This date, 1912.
1912.
The War of 1912.
The War of 1912. Even a child knows that.
Spoiler alert, Titanic sinks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boy, that was a mess, huh?
Yeah.
Very cold water. Yeah.
We were talking about McDonald's because there are billboards in, the Netherlands that smell like French fries.
That's correct.
1955, Ray Kroc opens the first McDonald's in Illinois.
That he franchised, I guess, yeah. He didn't really.
McDonald Brothers. And if you watch that movie, it's
great.
I don't know how much of it's true, but boy, it sure made a lot of sense to me.
Well, they of course, created the Big Mac. I'm glad they didn't call it the Big Croc.
Well, the big deal was that Kroc wanted the process of which they served and the name McDonald's. That was the big thing he wanted. He knew they were going to be amazing.
Yeah, the Croc burger wouldn't have really had it.
No,
doesn't sound as good. You're right.
Yeah, Crock pot though still rock solid.
Yeah, let's check in on what we learned on today's show, shall we?
It's Attack Day, April 15th, and also evidently Titanic Day, which has some synergy there. Wouldn't you think, Tom?
Sure.
Yeah.
And my mother's birthday.
Josh got all trimmed up this weekend, beard and hair.
Yes. And my mother got all trimmed up, I hear.
Oh, really?
WNBA draft tonight.
That even makes me feel bad.
Please don't go. Please don't text us these things. We have to write.
WNBA tonight, their draft. Caitlin Clark, most likely the number 1 pick for the Indiana Heat.
I wonder if she's all trimmed up.
I said my dad sold weed and other stuff, which I did. He did.
We got to do a whole thing about.
Tom brought up sodomy in prison.
No, we brought up a whole thing about various so-called sex moves. There seems to be one named after each state or city.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not they've actually occurred and they're not just some joke.
They're all they're just disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
And
made up.
I mean,
just
can you
so
imagine
you
if
guys
that were
something to talk about?
Can you imagine if that were a Jeopardy category?
Oh, that'd be great.
What is Cleveland Steamer?
Ooh, no, sorry.
And for this reason, this is covered in what we learned. The rest of us put you on probation for things you were saying. Tom went rock climbing this weekend because it was sunny and 80. And why wouldn't you go inside and crawl up a plastic
a bumpy wall?
So that's very fun.
With chloroform and Elvis impersonator.
That was bizarre.
That was troubling. Yeah.
Killed him is right.
Josh enjoys a whole pizza and a hot dog.
That's
to
right.
Finish his lunch.
In fact,
according to Tom,
you can't have a pizza without throwing a hot dog
for dessert.
That's right. The old dessert hot dog.
Sure, of course. Desert dog. All right, thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.